Man, Sikandar, the only issue was I think I lost a bunch of audio in the middle. Like your microphone wasn't catching all of it. But dude, oh my God, that was incredible.
That was
That was
so
incredible.
beautiful.
That was incredible.
I I
Thank,
loved it.
thank you, sir.
If there's one thing that Philip can let me do is like if Murtagh can see Jin's soul one last time, smiling as he's performing.
Cast vicious mockery.
Okay, and after the song, Murtagh leaves the instrument in Jin's hand, the one hand that is left intact, and he folds it like you place a sword on a fallen warrior's chest.
Oh,
And with that, Murtagh gets up and just walks away, faces the other way. He cannot see it.
I love that. Wow. I'm gonna like losing Jin already hurt. I'm just gonna hurt even more now that I've seen the burial. Oh no.
Yeah, Jin will be missed actually. Jin was I think he was the best of us. He was the best character. Amidst every fight, I mean, even when we were getting our asses kicked, Jin was there to light up some spark. He was always there to make us laugh. And I mean, every single time, the thing that I'm going to miss the most is that Jin was always just handing out inspiration. Like he always cared more about the others. That is how he actually fell. He was at the last moment. He was like, "Just save yourself, buddy. Just go. I'll remember that."
Yeah. He asked Murtagh to leave him behind. And Murtagh still went and tried to save her.
That is what friends are for.
Yeah. Yeah, Sikandar. What one of these days I'll perform the song for you. Like live when inshallah get a guitar over here. But there's a song that I wrote called What Friends Are For. Um,
Nice.
it is, I mean, I worked for a very long time on it. Um, I have a YouTube channel. You can look at it over there, or you can wait for
Oh,
me to
nice.
do the live performance of it at some point, inshallah. Um,
Yeah, I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it. The
but
live
that is a
thing
song.
is always the best.
It is dedicated to every like single one of you guys, like who are my friends. Like you guys, I do not like I won't understate it at all. There's no way to understate it, but like friends like family for sure. And that's what friends are for. Oof.
Duh.
Inshallah.
Yeah,
Inshallah,
I
we're gonna
want
sing
I
that.
want to have a live stream or live performance of that song. I love that song.
Right. So my laptop died.
That's okay.
You missed. Did you miss the performance?
No,
No, he
no, I
didn't miss.
saw the performance. It died just after the performance.
Okay, I'm glad it died right after. The laptop couldn't handle it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so you guys are in this cave and you have set off. I mean, seen Jin's mutilated body off. What do you guys do now?
Well,
Okay,
I
so
cast
now I
heal on the body to give it the burial.
Okay.
mm-hmm.
Okay. What else? What next?
And we move on. We continue exploring the cave in hopes that we will find some help. Actually, considering exploring, I feel that Arwen right now is still very disoriented, but he is also, like Murtagh notices that he's also a lot more composed than he has ever been. It's almost as if this past 5 to 10 minutes, which seemed like an eternity, has changed this person. So yeah. But I think we have no sense of direction. We don't know where we are. So I think we should just continue walking rather than just sitting here and waiting for more of those creatures to appear.
Yeah, we have to leave. We have to leave. And I just got back after the death save, so can we rest? Or should
Uh,
we just keep moving?
I do
You
think we
should
should
have
this
rested
point.
already. So you had used a short rest. So if Murtagh wants to
Okay.
burn hit dice to heal, Murtagh can definitely do that.
Okay. Short rest.
Okay. Arwen, you're the only one on the map. Sikandar doesn't have his computer, so on your movement is when we will move the party.
Okay. Sikandar, should we go like north or south?
Yeah, do you
I
remember
don't.
last time
Yeah.
from which side those creatures came? Do you remember that? And I think we have three exits, right?
There's this side. There's the west. There's the east. There's the south.
Yeah, I'm sure if we go towards east, we are going to find some more of them. So let's go south.
Okay. I'd like to stand behind the stone and take a peek if there is anything on the corridor.
Okay. You can roll me perception.
Perception. Okay. Ability saves. I can't see perception in my phone.
It's
Might
in
have issue.
the
Oh shit! I can't lie about my rolls anymore. 22.
Oh, you couldn't lie before either because I could see it anyways. Um, you you try and look for something, anything. You try and hear for something, anything, and you see and hear nothing. It is pitch black and it is quiet. The noise that you could hear before, you cannot
Mhm.
hear anymore. It's just dead quiet.
Okay, then we continue moving. Same thing from this corner.
I will say it's unchanged.
Okay.
Don't need a reroll.
We're at a T junction, Sikandar. Should we go left or right?
Yeah, let's go left.
So you see a cavern in front of you, Arwen and Murtagh, and as you walk through um, what appeared to be just a simple doorway, you feel this rush of, I almost don't know how to describe it. You feel like you passed through a barrier of some sort. It's very strange. You've never felt like that before. And the minute you enter, you start to think, and you can actually see in front of your eyes very clearly. And you can hear everything very vividly. You hear Arwen, you literally see yourself standing at that corner 5 seconds ago, trying to peek. You see 30 minutes ago, the performance for Jin, you see 1 hour ago, the entire party fighting off gnolls. You see 2 hours ago, 5 hours ago, and it actually keeps going back. And in front of your very eyes, you see your life just rewinding back. It's incredible. You've never felt something like this before. And and you go as far back as your earliest memory allows. And with that, this kind of illusion breaks, and you see the room for what it is. And you notice in the distance somebody or something sitting cross-legged and meditating.
Perception check.
You can roll your perception.
Did you get the rule?
Yep, just getting it now. 18, yeah.
18. Okay.
Yeah. AB, what do they see?
Nice.
They see a tall, I mean, they can't really get a sense of it, but like a really large, imposing figure. And they can get a sense of it that this person, it's a human, but he feels kind of larger than life. Even though he's just sitting cross-legged over there, you can see like he's wearing a tight black shirt, which is kind of accentuating his musculature below. His left arm is wrapped in bandages all the way up to his first like half sleeve on his left, and he's got this flowing white. It's like almost like it's like a shalwar kind of like a white shalwar that he's wearing, and like black slippers. And he's got like some matte black hair, which is kind of messed across, like messy, and like it's brushing across his face. But you can just see that this person, he like his face also has like a scar, one scar like below his eye, and one across his on the right side of his lip. So you can tell that this person has been through a lot of battle, but he seems very, very intense and very like he is lost in this meditative state, but you also get a sense of danger from him as well. That he's very well aware of what's going on around him. And around his neck, what you spot is a single string necklace, and at the end of that necklace is a small blue crystal. That's what you see.
Okay. So, Arwen.
Yes, sir.
At this point, we'll also switch to our Heather. If you want to turn off your video, we can switch to Ibi, your perspective.
Uh-huh.
You can take a few minutes to do that, but while he's doing that, this person, well, now we know it's a person, is in this meditative state. What do Arwen and Murtagh do?
So, Arwen, what do you think? Should we just go and check up on him, or we can just go back, go the other way?
एक second hold करना जरा. Yeah, let's just go talk to him.
Okay, let's see. I mean, he must
But
know
if you
something
want,
about
you
this.
can go up ahead and I'll cover you from behind. Since I have ranged, I can't fight in melee.
Oh, well,
Okay,
you
then
didn't
I'll go.
update it?
Yes, I'll update it next week. Sorry, the icon is
Okay.
it's
That's
not
okay.
accurate.
That is okay. Next week it is. All right. Let me just share the screen then. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Can you guys see this?
Yes.
This is my perspective. And there is darkness. When these guys enter the vicinity, can I do a perception check to see if I like sense their presence?
You are meditating. You would not.
Okay. Let me just grab my dice and do it. Give me 1 second.
Yep.
Okay. Also, by any chance, can I not share the screen because my laptop is old and it's hanging
Okay.
with
Yeah, we can
share
go back
screen?
to. We can go back to Heather.
Yeah, give me a bit. I am just doing something. I'll share afterwards.
Okay. We can role play till then.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
I'm still meditating.
Murtagh and Arwen, what do you do?
Okay, I'll move up to him and hello there.
No response.
No response. Okay, I move a bit closer and just to be cautious, I have one of the short swords in my hand and that hand is behind my back. So I just move up to him and a bit louder this time. Hello there.
Okay. You you see like a bit of a grimace and then kind of like a like this figure just like opens one eye at you and it's like irritated but like kind of not like angry but like slightly frustrated. I heard you the first time. Jeez, you come to a secluded island in the middle of nowhere into the deepest cave possible, and you think that a guy could get some peace, but no. You see this guy slowly like start to get up from this cross-legged position and stand up, and you can see that he is well above 6 feet tall, like 6 foot 3 inches probably. A towering, imposing figure. He's just like stretching because he's been sitting there for a while. Like not only his arms, but then he just kind of does like those leg stretches as well, where he's bending from side to side as if like the way that you prepare before a fight. He's like, all right, let me guess. You guys want a piece of me, and you followed me all the way here, and you want to fight. Is that it? Is that why you've disturbed me right now?
Oh no, you seem deep in meditation and I would not have bothered you, but you see we are lost here and we just lost one of our comrades and we just want to get out of here. I mean, you seem to know this place. If you feel that this place is worth finding peace, then maybe you could help us find some. Because ever since we are here, we have been followed.
Ah, so you're lost. Well, I'm not. I'll tell you straight up. I'm no babysitter to be honest. But seeming as you all are nice folk, um, and while I say that, well, can I do a perception check on Murtagh?
Insight or perception?
No. Perception because I want to know if he's like with that short sword behind his back.
Oh yeah, we can do a
If I pick
contested.
up on it.
We can
I've
do contested
contested.
sleight of hand versus perception.
Okay.
So Sikandar, you can roll me a sleight of hand, and Murtagh can. Sorry, and My God, it's going to take some
I,
getting used to.
I,
Tai can
I
use.
don't know.
Oh,
I
never
don't want
mind.
to tell the name yet.
Sorry.
No.
And this person can roll perception.
Okay. Rolling perception now. Okay.
It's
Roll
a
it. You have to roll sleight of hand.
yep, 14.
I rolled an 18.
Oh God.
But and like now you start to hear him crack like the bones in his neck. Before I help you and agree to help you, stranger, you mind like sheathing that sword? It won't get pretty.
Yeah. You know, I just told you that we lost one of our friends just now, and you cannot just complain for me being a bit cautious here. So,
Fair enough.
um,
Fair enough.
uh, brings the sword forward, and it's still in his hand, but he lowers it.
Fair enough. I'll take that as a gesture of goodwill. As you can see, I am unarmed. You see that he has no weapons on him. But so I mean you no harm either. So I'll agree to help you. Before we go any further, I'm really into into really trusting the guy that you're about to help out. He extends a hand towards you. So how about it, stranger? What's your name?
Okay, I'm Murtagh, and I'm a ranger elf. We have been on this journey where we have had our fair share of troubles, and we just came here to explore this place, and we are lost now. And how did you end up here? I mean, you deliberately came here, and you were sitting here trying to find something.
Let's see. Well, nice to meet you, Murtagh. Don't know who the child is hiding behind you, all the way in the back. Doesn't seem like a nice that the Underdark is not a good place for children to be playing. But uh, my name is Taichi, and my clan is the Myng clan. So Taichi Myng, at your service. You can call me Tai.
Hi,
Tai.
and where are you from?
Oh, I'm not from the Underdark. I'm from above ground. I'm also a traveler, as you are.
How did you get here?
Oh, same way as any person wants to get to the Underdark. You just got to know the right people. You pay them off. You get passage here.
Okay. So when were you planning to leave this place?
Um. Well, this is where we're at right now. This cave in itself. This is a bit of a detour that I'd kind of heard about, but I'm actually not planning on leaving anytime soon until I make my way. I'm here finding someone, and until I find that person, I'm not leaving.
Okay, so Arwen, I call Arwen. You can come here now.
Okay, Arwen emerges from behind the wall and walks up to them.
Okay, this is my companion, and we are in this together. So Arwen, meet Tai. Uh, he's a kind stranger, and he has agreed to help us get out of here. He will
You
accompany us.
you see Ty kind of like squat down to get to Arvin's level. Hey, hey there, buddy. How are you doing? Um, tell me something. Do you feel unsafe with this man over here? Has he brought you here
I feel unsafe
against your
too.
will?
I safe with you. And Arwen just like essentially charges an eldritch blast in his hand.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Huh. Looks like you guys aren't I mean, you guys really
If
embody that.
I were you, I'd keep my hands to myself. So I just barely met you. Let's just be nice and friendly.
I'm being nothing but nice and friendly. So you might as well put that magic away for now. And let's get you guys out of here. How does that sound?
Yeah, I'm good with that. And please don't mind my fellow. He has seen some rough time recently.
Um, again, I I maybe should have started off with this, but I'm sorry for your loss. It's never easy losing a comrade.
Yeah.
Right. Um. Anyways, onwards. We'll this cave is full of a bunch of like really pesky gnolls. I was able to make my way through them, beat the crap out of a bunch of them, and then they kind of left me alone over here. And I've been meditating here since. I don't know if you guys saw them on your way in, or you managed to beat them, or you avoided them. But let's be careful on our way out.
Yeah, we encountered a few of them, and that is how we lost our comrade. So let's just keep walking.
Ah, I'm sorry about that. As you can see, and he like Ty kind of like points to his left arm, which is kind of fully bandaged. I had a bit of a scuffle with them, so I'm not really in peak fighting shape either. I would appreciate it if you guys, if we got into a scuffle, I'd be more than happy to help out. But if you guys could maybe just kind of take the lead on it and have my back, I'd really appreciate it.
Well, that can be managed. Do you have something on you? Like you have some weapon?
No weapons needed, my friend. I fight with my hands. I'm the
Okay,
weapon.
nice. Fine, we'll handle it together. Let's just keep walking. Lead the way.
All right. Any of you fellas got a light? As a human in the Underdark, I feel like this is poor planning on my part, but my lantern got snatched away in the fight with the gnolls.
Oh, in that case, I have dark vision and I can lead the way, but I think Arwen can help with light. He's the man of light.
You're the man of light. Aren't you a little man of light?
DM Arwen tries to cast light on himself. Please tell what
Uh,
happens.
you try to cast light, nothing happens.
Okay. Well, Arwen just goes like, well, I used to be the man of light. Now I'm a man of force. And he shows his Eldritch Blast.
Well, strength counts for something.
But yeah, if you have some wood, I could create a torch for you.
Well, can we find some wood, like from
Roll
where the
me.
gnolls were staying?
Yeah, roll me survival.
I'll do that too. We'll look for it together.
Sure.
Let me
Group check
just write
survival.
that. My survival is 16.
Mine is 16 too.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, you guys realize there were some pieces of wood along the way. You also know that the boats all the way at the top are also wooden. But of course, that's pretty far from you. In this room right now, you don't find any wood.
Mhm. All right.
But
I
I will
guess.
say, Ty, if you want, since we never really talked about things that your character starts with, I will say a
Mhm.
torch is perfectly reasonable if you want to start with a torch.
I would love to have a torch, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will take a torch. Can you add the torch to my inventory? Or like my character on version?
Yeah, let me add a torch to.
Okay. All right. Onwards. Also, will it like actually before I even go, do I do a history check to see how I got in this cave in the first place? Do I know a way out?
You know the way out. You can also control the torch, by the way, so you can
Okay.
move it with you when you
Can
go.
we explore the cave a bit? I feel there might be some loot or some items in there because we've killed a lot of people, but like we haven't gotten anything yet. I'm sure there must be something.
If you well, I don't see why not. I have all the time in the world. Kind of points to the empty cave. I'd be happy to join you guys for this little detour before I lead you out.
Okay. At this point, does somebody want to share their screen so Murtagh can see?
Give me 2 seconds. I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah, Valit, how can I roll hit die from this app?
When you click on short rest, you'll see hit dice
Oh, yes.
icons. You can just select them and then you can click on. It'll give you a button prompt. You can click on the button and then it'll actually roll for you. And if you click on
Yes.
automatically apply, it will even apply it for you. You can click as many as you want, but you're only allowed to do it before.
Okay, it's done. It's done.
Okay.
Haider, you saying it's
Yeah, I'm at 3 right now.
Okay.
Why did you only burn one hit dice? You had multiple.
I can use all of them.
You can
Yeah,
use
you
as
can
many
use
as you want.
Okay.
And I'll let it slide for this one. Ideally, before you roll, you actually decide how many you want to roll, and then you roll.
Okay.
For now, since you guys are learning, it's fine. Yeah, so now you have, a lot more.
Okay, fine. Now I'm at 18, so it's better.
Makes sense. And you get your hit dice back every long rest, I think.
Okay, fine.
That's like a good midday boost.
Give me a minute.
Also, Valir, did you see the new feat that I got?
I did.
What do you think?
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
I'm sad I couldn't fix your photo in time. My laptop started
okay.
lagging with the recording.
okay.
So I was like,
Kidding. We'll do it next time.
yeah, we'll do it next week.
I just felt like that was more representative of like the demeanor of this character.
That's perfectly fine. That's your character.
So
You got
Murtagh,
it?
no, you're now at last. Yeah.
Okay, boys, where do you want to go? Yeah, Ibi, what's your character's name?
Tai. T-A-I.
Tai.
Yes, Tai.
Okay.
Let's get this with happen.
Okay, you guys are free to move.
Mahi, aa jao, Ibi. Let's go north.
All right. Murtagh.
Yep.
Ibi, are you Sorry. Sorry, guys. I just need to sort out a couple of things.
It's okay. Oh, but the problem is we can't share it because of. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let me screw the lag. That the handling that's happening. right now.
Just give me a
Let
couple
me
of minutes. I am basically I had ordered something तो मैं उसकी बस chat पे वो इसको sort out कर रहा हूँ.
That's okay.
The Amazon
I'll
पे.
share my screen in the meantime. वो थोड़ा सा मैं lag कर लूँगा, but that's okay. Let me do this. Okay, can you guys see it now?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so we'll move north.
Yeah, at this point you realize as you come into this hallway, you can feel winds kind of blowing both ways. And since you guys have spent enough time in the Underdark, you can tell that this probably means that both of these paths actually exit out, and this is creating like a cross breeze. So you can safely assume both of these sides will take you back out.
All right. Well, this isn't the way that I came in, but it seems like as good a way as any. What do you guys think? Do you want to go up or down to get out of this place?
Let's explore the cave first, and I can share my screen now if you guys need.
Okay,
Maybe.
so let's share this with you.
Okay. Let's explore the caves first.
Mhm.
Let's see if we can find anything valuable for a bit, and then if we don't find anything, then we can just head out. Okay.
Okay.
Can you take the lead, though? Because I don't want to engage head on.
So, are we going top or into the cave the way we came?
Let's just follow these tunnels.
Okay, so we're going top then. All right, Murtagh, Willett, you have to move Murtagh.
Where are we moving?
Like northwest.
Yeah, you continue northwest and you can definitely feel the slope taking you up this path. And as you move up and further, almost like 100 feet in, you can start to hear the sound of water. And you can start to smell that classic Darklake smell that you have gotten so used to.
Okay. Can you see the way out? Or
That is
there
the
like
exit. It's
oh,
just
that's
the
the
exit.
exit.
You can just keep going up the exit.
Let's go back then. I don't want to get out yet. I want to go back this way. And what is down south? Is that also the exit?
Yes.
Okay, then we go back into the cave.
Yeah.
You're like way too zoomed out. I doubt anybody can see.
Here now.
There we go. Okay. Much better.
No, it's a dead end. Maybe keep following, bro. To the
Yeah,
narrow
good.
passage.
It's lagging a little bit for me.
Walid, who's holding the torch?
I'm holding the top.
Can you just like attach it to his character? So you don't
He
have to
can
move.
control it.
Oh, he can control it. Okay.
Yeah, he can control it. I don't have to move it.
Okay. I'd like to like, what do I see when I look down this small corridor?
Give me perception.
13.
You can't see anything, but you can definitely hear the hook horrors that you had encountered that ran away. They ran this way, so you can definitely hear them clicking down south that way.
Okay, so I ask Tai and Murtagh, are you guys ready?
Ready for what?
Well, whatever is down there. Do you want to go check it out? I'm sure
What
there's
what what did you hear? Did you feel something?
I think it was probably like the weird thing that like we encountered in the beginning that just rushed down this path.
Okay. I want to roll perception.
I'll also
Okay.
roll perception.
Okay.
22.
Right. 11. You're good to go, man.
Yeah, Ty, you spent enough time in this cave to attune yourself to the sound of the hook horrors. You know that they don't attack unless threatened. This entrance, you got enough of a perception check for me to give you extra info where you can safely assume that this leads to their lair, and going down this lair would, I mean, actually, you don't know what it would do, but that's what you can perceive. You can definitely hear them clicking and clacking, and you can hear they're getting restless in there, but you
I
don't see
I
anything.
turn I turn to the group. Well, look, guys. I can see that you're itching for a fight, and trust me, I'm always itching for a fight. But as you can see, I'm not in the best shape here either. Let's just focus on getting you guys out of here. Those things you don't really want to mess with them down there, especially when it's just us three. I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think we should just keep moving in a direction where we find the way out.
Although Arwen disagrees, he says fine, I'll agree with you guys. So let's get out of the cave.
Okay. We move, and then we get out of the cave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you exit the same way you came from, and the familiar boats that you had seen before are still there. You can see your boats as well, and yeah, you're out of the cave system.
As we got on the boat, on our boat, and we are moving away from the island, Walid.
No, we haven't even like gotten there yet. Like I mean, I haven't
You
even
said
joined you. I was gonna ask something.
yeah.
Um, like you can just see this like that ties like especially that fresh smell of Darklake in the morning. Gotta despise it. But you fellas, you seem to be off on a journey. Mind mind if I inquire where to?
Um, I don't know. We have a lot of destinations in mind, but right now we're just trying to run away from Ilvara of the Drows and just trying to get to the surface Earth.
Hmm.
We
Oh,
each have our own journey and we each have
Mhm.
our own destination, but yeah.
Are any of you fine folks heading towards Gracklstugh by any chance?
Oh yeah, that's one of the stops that we have.
Hmm. Well, I have the person that I'm looking for is in Gracklstugh, and down here in the Underdark, you can never have too many friends. So, do you guys mind if I tag along with you?
Yeah,
Uh,
sure.
sure. As long as you're
Yeah.
not going to be a burden.
Not at all. I travel light, as you can see.
Yeah. And if you ever do anything shady, Arwen just charges another Eldritch Blast. I think you get the
Ah,
gist of it.
yeah. Got a quick trigger finger there, don't you, buddy? I understand. I get the rules. I can play nice too.
Okay. Yeah, let's get on the boat.
Hmm. Get on the boat.
Okay. You guys just start drifting again. You've done this before, but you can definitely feel the air is getting warmer and warmer. Especially the people that have been traveling for a while now. This is Darklake, but it feels hotter. Um, and whatever is drifting you, the waters appear to be drifting you towards, appears to be the source of that heat. You guys drift for maybe a couple of hours, and in the distance, you see an orange glow.
Or glow perception.
Okay, you can roll me perception.
I would also like to do perception.
15.
Perception. 20. Dirty 20.
Wow, man.
Yeah, you guys, this is probably one of the first signs of light outside other than the board that you just seen, that you have seen in a while. So anything that is glimmering in this absolute sea of darkness is very exciting to you all. You notice in the distance this faint orangish glow, and the more you move towards it, the more the glow increases. You can also notice all the way in the distance, especially you, Ty.
Mm-hmm.
Ting, ting, ting. It's almost like the sound of metal on metal and echoing across the chamber, but very faint from where you are right now.
I just I clutch a little. I feel that my heartbeat has like it starts to quicken. A smile kind of like comes across my face, and I hold onto the crystal around my neck. That's all.
Hey, what's it about this crystal that you're wearing?
Oh, this over here. This is this is the reason why I'm here in the Underdark. Um, I'm going to Gracklstugh to meet an old acquaintance of mine, someone who was working on crystals like these. It had the last time that we met, these crystals had a huge impact on my life, and haven't been able to stop thinking about them. So I just need to ask him some questions about it.
Okay,
What about
fine.
you, Murtagh? What brings you to Gracklstugh?
Well, I actually ended up in the Underdark trying to find a beastmaster who slayed my parents. And mistaken as I was, I ended up befriending the person who I thought was responsible for the death of my family. And now we are just trying to get out of here, and eventually we hope to find that monster, and eventually I would take my revenge. That's where I'm headed. For now, I'm just accompanying my comrades.
Right, right. I'm sorry to hear that. Man. Um, I I can't even imagine what you've gone through. To lose one's parents and now to have lost a comrade, you've had it rough. Thinking about the influence that my parents have had on my life, I wouldn't be here without them. I know that they're out there somewhere, um, back at back in the village, probably enjoying their honest day of work. But just knowing that they're out there, it feels like they're watching over me in some way. And I'm sure that your parents, wherever they are watching over you too.
Murtagh just places his hand on Ty's shoulder, and yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And as for the situation with you befriending the person who you thought was their killer, I don't know what to tell you, man. There's a lot to unpack over there. And I'm not certified to deal with unpacking all of that, but I'm willing to listen if you ever want to tell me the story.
Oh yeah, actually, it's a long story, but long story short, uh, the one who I thought was responsible, we had a fight,
Hmm.
me and my comrade here. And as things unfolded, I learned a lot of things about my own past. So, and he has been there with me through all of it. So, I believe that our destinies are more intertwined than I would like to imagine. And I think is I believe I can help him too. So we are both victims to the same enemy, and we hope to find peace together.
I'm sorry again for your losses. Let's get to Gracklstugh. Let's see if we can find some answers for you over there. While trying to
Yeah.
find the answers to mine.
I would like to interject. I was gonna like you, weirdo. You seem to be quite familiar with this place and people. Do you know someone called Hadar?
Uh, do I know someone called Hadash? Should I do a religion check? No,
There's no way.
And
never heard of
someone
him.
called Krimgal?
Krimble. Is it the fat man who delivers presents? Chris Krimble?
No idea. It's just some guy called Krimgol Mosgard.
Can't seem to say that it rings a bell. I'm sorry.
No worries. Let's just head on. Maybe we'll find someone who has an idea.
Possibly. What exactly is your business with these fine gentlemen? Whoever
Oh,
they are.
nothing. I was just told by some friends that there are people who could help me and I should talk to them.
Hmm. Interesting. Well, let's see if we can find them. Let's do some digging. Let's figure things out over there once we get to breakfast too. Do
Sure.
you what brought you down to the Underdog?
I wish I knew. This is just all that I've ever known.
And how old are you again?
I am none of your business years old.
Definitely a teenager. I remember those days. Anyways, you don't have to tell me. You can tell me in your
Arwen
own
just
time.
goes like, and here comes another creep.
You just like see Ty just like roll his eyes, kids these days. And like he just like nudges Murtagh in like with his elbow, like, am I right?
Yeah, you'll have to bear with that.
I hear you. I hear you. I have tons of nieces and nephews, so I'm pretty well acquainted.
Well, okay, so what's the plan?
Well, the plan would be so in Gracklstugh, as with any town, what I've seen is that like we just get down on the ground, kind of like gather some information. Usually the tavern is the best place to start. At the edge of town is where the person who I'm looking for is. His lab is somewhere around there. So if you fellas are interested, you can come with me, and then I can join you guys to the tavern to ask around about your the people who you're looking for.
Well, I think it's a good plan, and since we're together, so Arvin, we might even find something useful there.
Yeah, sure, let's go.
Okay, lead the way, Ty.
Okay, we're just gonna keep on rolling then. But can we also do a perception check to see if there's like anything on the way that might stop us from getting forward?
TTFC?
Roll me. TDFC. Yeah, you can roll perception.
15.
Yeah, my rolls suck today. 11.
You are not able to find anything that seems to be in the way. The light in the distance seems to be growing bigger and bigger, and it doesn't see, at least as far as you can see, there don't seem to be any boats or any structures in the way stopping you from getting there.
Okay, what about threats in the water?
You do not see any.
Threats above?
You do not see any.
Okay.
One
Do we
more
keep on moving?
hour of drifting and rowing towards the direction of the light, and you start to see the city take shape in front of your very eyes. You notice the orange hue grow large enough that within that hue you can see silhouettes of multiple structures. And as you get closer, you can kind of tell that these are buildings with windows, made of dirt, maybe made of metal. Um, very nothing too fancy. You know, it's made for purpose. So there's almost no adornment. It's just very dry but functional. You also see a bunch of flames all around, and you can the echoing of the metals is definitely louder than it was before. At this point, all of you can hear it. Just the repeated chung tung tung. It's almost like clockwork here. It's kind of scary, but it's also heartening to know that there's a sound that's constantly being produced, having especially come from Darklake where you could hear nothing. So it is a welcome sound. You also see all the way in the distance, beyond what appears to be the silhouette of a few buildings, one gigantic silhouette, and all the way at the top, you are just able to discern the. Anybody of you speak Undercommon?
I think I selected Undercommon. At least it should be part of my
Okay,
group.
so Tai, you would see, and Murtagh, you do too.
Let me see. Wait. I think I do.
Okay, never mind. I don't.
No,
I don't
I
see
don't.
anything.
I don't.
Okay, so all of you see this gigantic
But
skyscraper
ideally,
structure.
I should do it as that. Like that should be my thing instead of what I chose. Just switch it
Okay, so
for the
Redcon,
sake
you're
of
going to
yeah.
change it.
Redcon change. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll allow that. So, Tai, you can see in the distance this skyscraper with a lit up symbol that seems to be rotating ever so slightly on top. The two of you that do not speak Undercommon just see a random glyph. For somebody who does understand Undercommon, and that's you, Tai, you know that symbol represents the letter W.
Hmm. Well, you guys ever heard of there's this very. Can you see that building up in the distance? I kind of point out where it's at. Yeah. Last time I was here, people told me about this rich family that lives over there. That's their house, essentially. So something tragic happened though. Didn't really bother, wasn't really part of the plan back then, so I didn't really make a detour to find out. But all I know is the family's loaded.
How do you know so much?
I've been here before.
And why were you here before?
I was on a job here to protect the person that working the protection detail on this person that I'm going to meet.
Okay, I believe you.
Mhm. Hopefully, I haven't given you a reason to not trust me.
Let's go meet your friends.
Friend.
Let's go.
Okay, we keep on rolling.
Okay, as you come closer and closer, I will tell you, I will show you what you see actually. I have an image of the
Oh,
The
you see it.
city. Um, let me find it somewhere. Oh, never mind. There's a couple of images. This is what the city is illustrated as. It's red, it's brown, it's functional, it's rustic, and you can definitely see a lot of fires around the city.
Murtagh, can you see it? Or do you want me to share my screen?
Oh yeah, maybe we should
Yeah.
share it. Maybe we should share the screen.
Yeah, I can see it now. Oh, it's nice.
The other artwork that I do have also just shows the sheer metallurgical affinity of this city. There's some cool
Can you
artwork.
see it?
Okay.
So this is roughly Gracklstugh. As you start to drift closer and closer, you can see in front of these buildings what appear to be docks. You can see a bunch of people on the docks, and you see a few boats as well that seem to have been, I don't know what the word for parked for boats is.
Docked.
Docked. Hey, COVID does that to you. You lose vocabulary. Yeah, so some boats appear to be docked at the dock, and what do you guys do? Kind of hurtling towards the city now.
Slow down.
Yeah, you're able to slow down and
So
and
because I believe Tai has been here before, and none of us has ever been here. So, what should we expect?
Well, the thing about Gracklstugh is that, as you can see, it's a town dedicated to just a lot of industry, basically. So people are here. The people you meet here, all about business, right? It's also a hub of development as well. It's as close to a city as you'd get down here in the Underdark. That's how I
And
would
how
describe it.
are the people? I mean, should we expect any sort of hostilities?
Like I said, last time I was here was a little while back, but the thing is that as long as we're able to keep to ourselves and mind our business, I think we should be absolutely fine.
Okay, and one more thing. I mean, this question might sound a bit stupid to you, but what is the dominant race here?
Dominant race. Let me consult my mind palace. Can I roll a history check for that? Okay. Oh, that's a terrible mind palace. 4. I rolled a 4 plus my modifier. History. Oh, I actually got 3. I have a -1 to history. The thing is, Murtagh, I don't see race.
Oh,
So I couldn't tell you.
okay. Well, so how do we proceed? Should we just
Yes,
go ahead?
we arrive at the docks, and I think we just state our business and be very clear about things. If you fellas were coming to Gracklstugh with some kind of business or some kind of safe passage to arrive here, or someone's endorsement, that would also help. Do you guys have anything of that sort?
Oh, well, since this place gives vibes of some sort of industry, so what do you think, Arwen? What should we look for? Is he here?
Sorry?
What do you think we should be looking for in this city?
Let's just go meet some people, see if we can find some materials, and we can get some more leads on, how to get to the surface world and away from the drows.
Okay, so basically, we ask for a map or some guidance,
And we also,
and
yeah,
yeah, we go shopping. I mean, we can see if we can find something useful,
and
something
we
to carry.
make some money here, as well as if you can find some leads on Hadar or Krimgo.
Sure
All
thing.
right,
I feel like
let's.
you'll be able to find some jobs here, most likely.
Yeah, I think we
So,
definitely need some money.
so we dock at the port. Do you guys Willett, who's like what's there at the port? Like how many people are there at the port?
I'm gonna pull you guys onto the map of Gracklstugh. It is massive.
Your voice has
I
gotten
hear you, bro.
your voice has become very distant. I don't know how.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it better now?
Much
Yes.
Yep.
better now.
Oh. Give me 1 second.
Mhm.
Testing, testing, testing.
I think your
Yes.
mic was in the second AirPod.
Yeah.
Is it fine now?
Yeah, it's fine now. Perfect.
It changes automatically, so like in a bit it would transition. So you guys can hear me fine now, right?
Perfectly fine.
Okay. So what was the question?
What do I see at the pier?
I was going to say I'm going to pull you onto the map of Gracklstugh. The map is massive. I haven't hidden anything. I haven't put vision on it. So the entire map is laid bare. It's huge, but actually you guys will only be able to see bits and pieces of it. And whenever you have to move between districts, you can let me know that you want to move between districts, because on the map it may look like one square, but it's actually like full districts that you'll be walking through, and everything has its own purpose, story, yada yada. So this will be different. It'll be one of the first like huge maps that I'll put you on. But I think it will be nice. Okay, there we go. So this is Gracklstugh, and if
Are we at?
you're going to be all the way north, so I'm actually going to put your icons where you all are. The city is huge. Like if you look at the scale on the bottom left, 1,600 feet is what like
That is
you guys are.
crazy.
Okay, so that's where I will put you guys.
Where? Okay, there.
Your icons are way too big. Obviously, they're not to scale, but it's just to give you an idea of where you are. If anything, what I will do is maybe I will only keep one icon. So you guys can decide which icon you want to keep, and I'll remove the other two just so it's easier. Unless the party splits at one point, and then we can, divide it up. And the more you zoom in, actually, the more details you'll see on the map. It's kind of cool. So
Keep Ty. Keep our guide in the city.
Okay, so we're gonna keep Ty, and we're gonna remove everybody else. Okay, so you guys approach the docks, and you can see a few guards, and these are this race you've seen before. If you guys remember in the Goat Ball tournament, uh, the Duergar, this is what the Duergar look like. This is their city, essentially. I'm actually just going to change the text on here so you can show it Star's perspective. If you want a refresher on what the Duergar look like, I'm going to send another image.
Yeah, please.
This is what the Duergar look like. You also notice a few Darrow. I will also show you what Darrow look like.
Mm-hmm.
And there are also some. Actually, that's all you can see from the dock. It's primarily the Duergar with a few Darrow. And on the docks itself, as you come closer and closer, you notice that it is there's a few people on the dock looking out. Are you guys trying to be stealthy, or are you just going to row normally into the docks?
Going normally.
Okay.
Okay,
As you approach the
could
docks.
could you answer my question on the Zoom chat?
Oh, no, I did not. Oh, you tell me.
Okay, I left it to you, man. You choose this stuff.
Yeah, this is your stuff.
Oh no. Okay. Fine.
Okay, so you see a couple of Duergar, and as you approach, they kind of motion at you, and they usher you. They kind of help you dock, and as you dock, three of them kind of move towards your boat. And who here speaks? What do Duergar speak? They speak Dwarvish and Undercommon.
I speak Undercommon.
Okay, so they start uttering in some mumbo jumbo that these guys have never heard of. But you, Ty, you definitely know this language inside and out, and they appear to be saying, "What is your name and business here?"
My name is Taichi Myng. I'm here with a couple of other adventurers over here. I'm here to visit the scientist who lives just at the corner of the city next to the manor. Um, or close by. I have some work with him. I've been here in the city previously. I was working a protection detail with him, and I'm just here to work with him again. And these
Hmm.
two fine gentlemen with me are adventurers who are passing through along with me.
Hmm.
You have nothing to fear. We have no hostile intent with the city. We know of the work that you guys do here, and we will never do anything to compromise on it.
Hmm. Okay, but you know the drill. You know the drill if you've been in the city before. Guests are only allowed to stay in the Darklake district. So if you hit a wall, turn back.
All right.
All right.
In terms of when you say stay, what about movement throughout the day? Can we move to the other districts outside the Dark Lake district?
Not outside the Darklake district. It is only reserved for special people with special circumstances and permissions. You, simple traders that come by, you guys are only allowed to see the Darklake district.
If I was to get an endorsement, if you could get an endorsement from the scientist who I work with,
I have no
would
idea
that
who that
help?
is.
His name is Victor.
Victor.
Yes.
Never heard of him.
He works in the lab literally within Gracklstugh. Surely he didn't move far. Near the
He kind of
manor?
looks at the Dwarga kind of look at each other. They're like, there's 10,000 people in the city. It's almost impossible to know who's who, but it's fine. You can come in, explore the city. maybe you'll find some way to get to this Victor. I've never heard of him.
Hmm. He's probably the one whose lab you hear all the explosions from.
You think we can hear anything over this? And he kind of motioning to like the repeated ting ting ting.
Fair enough.
He just laughs and he kind of walks away from the dock. You do notice around you on the dock there's a bunch of rafts, almost like flat bottom made of zerk wood, and there's a lot of like items and chests and things. It's kind of interesting how the boat is made so simply, but appears to be carrying a lot of weight. It's just for a function over, aesthetic really with these guys, and you can tell just by the boats as well. Um, as you're kind of latching your boat and securing it, um, you notice on the deck that's to the east of you, you notice there's a male Duergar merchant just standing, looking out into the dark sea at the end of the pier. And then as you're looking at him, he turns to you, waves, and as you're waving back, you notice two invisible Duergar appear right behind him all of a sudden. And they pull out these glowing swords. They're wearing masks, and they start stabbing this person on the pier repeatedly.
Hold on, wait. What's going on over there?
Are you going
Hey,
to intervene?
are you guys seeing this? I turned to like the dock people over there.
Oh, they're long gone.
Well, we intervene then.
Okay, then I'm gonna pull you onto a map. Okay, this is what you can see. You notice the two Duergar with the glowing shields, masks covering their faces, just repeatedly stabbing um, this other merchant. At this point, we can go into initiative.
Also, before we even start, like, I'm just gonna have to say, quality maps. High quality maps. I love it.
This came with the pack. I think you guys have seen this before, actually.
Have we? No, I haven't seen it.
This was the Sloobludop Demogorgon map. I think you
No, I
weren't there
haven't
that
seen
day.
it. Mhm.
Yeah, this was the official place, right?
Yeah, the Demogorgon location. Yeah.
We were pushed back into the sea almost.
Okay.
Okay,
Rolling
we're gonna go
initiative.
into initiative.
That's a 21.
Wow.
13.
Well, that's a nat one.
It came as a 7, yeah.
No,
No,
I
well,
accidentally rolled for him as well. Just trying to roll for tie.
Yeah, your character is very lucky, you know.
Mine? No, not really.
What did you get?
Why'd you
21?
roll? I got a 21. Why'd you roll for me?
No, I'm resetting it. I have to roll it to add it.
Okay.
Murtagh, I still need your initiative. It didn't. Oh, 13. Never mind. I'm gonna have to add yours.
But-
Okay. With that, we are going to top of the order tie.
Okay. Let's see.
What do you do?
Hmm. What I do is what do I do? I'm gonna hold my action until I'm gonna hold my turn until Murtagh goes. Can I do that?
You have to call the action though.
Oh, but what if I hold the entire turn
You
until
can't hold the
Murtagh goes?
turn. You can only hold an action that you have to
Hmm.
say, if this happens, then I will do this. Like exactly chart it out.
Hmm. Okay, my action is that if hold on. So I'm going to do. Like this is how many feet of movement? I'm going to get to here, 25 feet of movement.
Okay.
Okay, and I have 15 feet of movement left. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 15 feet of movement left, and if so when Murtagh attacks, I will complete my movement and I will attack this one over here,
You
like the top
cannot
one.
hold movement. You can only hold an action.
Hmm. Only hold an action. Okay, so I come up here and I take the dodge action.
Okay. With that, it is going to be next in initiative. The Soul Blades go next. One of them sees you stepping up, Tai, and is going to try and swing at you with his Soul Blade. Uh, 8 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Actually, that's regular, so that actually might be lower. Anywho, the second one is going to use his bonus action to enlarge. So you see it actually get bigger
The
physically.
what?
Oh,
Uh,
And that's going to be their turns. Actually, this one's
I
going to move
call.
up to you and also attack you, Tai.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's a 13 to hit.
Doesn't hit. Even with disadvantage?
With disadvantage, yeah. The
Okay,
the
doesn't hit.
actual attack was the first attack was like a 20 something.
Oh.
Yeah, the dodge helped. Okay, Murtagh, you're up.
Take out the
okay.
big one first.
Yep. I'm going to attack it with longbow.
Okay.
Wait, let me roll. Actions. Okay, longbow. So it's a 19 to hit. 19, does that hit?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
19 definitely hits. Give me damage.
9.
Okay, and you're attacking the one that's big.
Yep, the big one.
Okay, yeah, you take a big chunk of health off him. With that, it is going to now be Arwen's turn.
How much damage did Murtagh do?
9.
9. Oh, damn.
Nice.
I cast Eldritch Blast on this one.
The big one.
Yep. And it's a nat 20, bro.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Give me damage.
3 plus 8. It's a 10.
Okay.
No, 11, right?
Oh, sorry, 11. 3 plus 8. Sorry.
How do you kill it?
Well,
Hmm.
so Tai is like, just screaming like focus a big one. And like, he's seen Eldritch Blast, Armin charging his Eldritch Blast like multiple times. And he always just used to like brush it aside as just being something, like childish and small. But now, as he's just screaming to kill the big one, he sees Armin essentially just like charge this essentially like a shit ton of energy into like a small sphere at the palm of his hand, very similar to Rasengan, and he's like shoots it.
Very nice.
All everyone sees is just like a ray of energy, just like shoot through Arvin's palm and just like blast through the whatever this thing is head, just burning it to a crisp. And Ty is just standing there and he's like thinking how
Like
lucky he is that Arvin did not use this on him.
no. You don't see that. You don't see the lucky expression on my face. You first see him just like wide-eyed, and then you see the biggest smile ever. Good job, Arwen.
And he was like, "You're next."
You just see the smile get even wider.
Okay, and my turn.
Beautiful. Tai, it is your turn.
I take an unarmed strike on this Duergar.
Do it.
Okay, my unarmed strike. I'm just gonna roll the hit first. That one does not hit. I'm gonna use my bonus action to hit with an unarmed strike. 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
God damn, man! My left hook isn't where it used to be with all the bandages and all the damage I sustained. And then because I have my mobile feet, I'm gonna take a couple of steps back here.
It is now
Actually,
going to be
my bad.
okay. It is now going to be the Soul Blade's turn, who is going to turn around and is going to resume attacking
You stabbing.
the yeah. I'm going to continue to attack the guy. Okay. Murtagh.
Hmm.
What are you doing?
Yeah, let me see if I have any spell slot left. Because they are in a perfect position.
Please don't use hail of arrows. We're trying to protect someone here.
Okay. Who are we protecting, by the way? I wasn't here.
The white one.
Okay, fine. Then
He's
I'm
being
going
stabbed.
to attack with the longbow. Thank you for saving him. I'm going to attack with the longbow.
Okay, give me attack roll.
18 to hit.
The hits, give me damage.
3.
Okay. Yeah, the arrow is true. Comes out of your bow and smack into the shoulder of this Duergar. Lets out a scream in the middle of his attempt to stab this poor merchant. Arwen, it is your turn.
I
You're
cast
next.
another Eldritch Blast.
Give me damage. Give me attack roll first.
Okay, 9.
Does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, I end my turn.
You're seeing this poor man get assassinated right in front of you, and that just throws your aim off completely. And you miss. Tai, what are you doing?
I go here and I use the rest of my movement to. One second.
Ibrahim, you need a weapon by any chance?
What?
You need a weapon.
No, not really.
I have a glaive if you want.
He is the weapon.
I am the weapon.
Fine.
क्या कहते हैं? Because of the fact that I am flanking him with the guy who's being stabbed, I will get advantage on this hit.
No.
He is distracted by the fact that he's stabbing a body right now, that I get advantage on this hit.
No.
Where's the shot though? I take 2 unarmed strikes.
One of these must surely hit.
24 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, and I'll just roll the other one just in case. 23 to hit, 24 to
That
hit.
will also hit.
Okay.
Give me damage on those punches.
Give him the damage on those punches. Okay. 11 damage.
Yeah, you pummel this guy. He is not looking so good. It just starts bleeding from like the nose that you smashed and the uppercut that you rammed right into him. You saw a tooth just like just fling out, and probably landed somewhere in the water behind him.
And you literally see that Ty's eyes with every single, like, with one punch they grow wider, and like the smile that he has grows even wider. And the other punch, which knocks out the tooth, you can just see like this really like euphoric smile.
The Duergar is now going to go next, who is going to turn to you and is going to point at you, and you're going to feel this fear. And
Oh no.
he is then going to just swing his sword at you.
Okay.
That is going to be it's a nat 1 miss. Yeah, that's its turn. You are currently hunter's marked.
Oh, I'm hunter's mark. Damn.
Murtagh, your turn.
Okay, let me attack the same one with another arrow.
Okay, give me attack roll.
So it's a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, then I'll just move a bit closer.
Okay.
Can you take me halfway through the distance?
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
flank him if you want to get up and close and personal.
Yep, I'll do that.
Okay.
Best.
Arwen, your turn. Arwen, your turn. He's on the phone, I think. We're going to skip his turn for Tai. Your turn.
Okay, I move to his right and I flank him.
Okay.
That is, I'm just gonna roll that again. So 24 to hit.
Hits. Give me damage.
I'm gonna roll this second one. Actually, I'll just roll the damage first. Then I'll roll that second one. 5 damage for
How
that
do you
first
kill it?
unarmed strike. Oh, like whatever, like the like so when he hunters marked me and tried to attack me, and I just absolutely just like, it felt like he swung like at thin air, and then I appear like behind him. You know that silhouette where you see like a shadow behind you and you just see like glowing eyes? That's what he feels behind him. And I literally say, this one's going to knock more than just a tooth out. And I swing at him with my left hook, and I take his entire head clean off.
Ooh.
I punch his head clean off.
Wow. Okay, yeah, he's dead. All of you get 130 XP.
Wow.
Can I take one of the soul swords?
As you try and search the figure, the swords are nowhere to be found.
Okay, fine. Also, I need to drop off for today's session. I am sorry. Something just came up. But I'll let you guys know if I can join. But otherwise, I'll see you guys next week.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Sorry.
130, right? That's what you said.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm still 170 away from my first level up.
How? Oh, it's
I
300
have
for the first level up?
300. Yeah, 300 for the first
Damn.
level up.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It is pretty bad.
What do you mean? You like one fight, you're halfway up a level? Not bad at all.
What? Less than. Just less.
Wasn't even a difficult fight. It was a fairly easy fight.
It was a fairly easy fight, not gonna lie. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you guys killed the two soul blades, and the merchant just who did get stabbed once, he just turns around just screaming and says, "Oh, thank you, gentlemen, so much. I owe you my life. You
I'm gonna do like a
oh,
medicine check on him to like put pressure on the side of the stab wound.
give me a medicine check."
Okay. That is 16.
Yeah, you're able to apply enough pressure for the bleeding to stop, and he kind of holds it in place and says, "Oh my God, you guys are incredible. How? What happened? What was that?"
No idea. Do you have a bunch of enemies here or something?
I have no idea what happened. Not sure.
That's all right. Where do you live in the city?
I think I do. But I think for now we need to get out of here.
Yeah.
The guards will
Let's
see the
let
body and they'll find it. We gotta leave. We how about this? Let's meet at the Shattered Spire. The next day, tomorrow.
Where's that?
It's just over here. So he's pointing like straight west, all along the coast of the lake. You can see
Is it
there's
in
a
the Dark Light district?
yes,
Okay.
Darklake district.
Dark Lake district. Yes.
Says, I'll meet you there. Uh, hide, and just deny everything. And you see, with that, he just clutching onto his side. He just starts sprinting, back into the city.
Can we quickly loot these bodies
Hmm.
and see if there's
Um,
anything like on their persons to identify who they were and what they were doing here?
roll me. Actually, I'll
Investigation.
say you're able to just loot it. It doesn't matter. You start searching the bodies very quickly, and you notice the glowing weapons that the assassins use are nowhere to be found. But what you do find is within one of the pockets of one of the assassins, you find a fish skin parchment, and it appears to have a drawing on it made with charcoal, and the drawing matches the face of the merchant that you just saved.
Mhm. All right, I kind of roll the parchment up, stuff it into my pocket, and I'm like, Murtagh, it's we just got into the city. I don't think they'll take kindly to listening to our story about what happened here. We should get out of here.
Yeah. We should. Let's just go.
We just go
Okay.
into the city.
Hmm. Yeah, I think we should take a rest somewhere. We should find some
Yeah.
place safe, right?
Yeah. Let's see if we can find some lodging for the day.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, we go into the city.
Okay. There's a bunch of people around. Like there's hundreds, if not thousands, of Duergar, Darrow, just bustling around town. Um, what do you guys do? Like, what are you looking for exactly?
Looking for an inn.
I mean, you wouldn't know what to look for. There, like I said, there's
I
barely any like
I
embellishments or
I I
design. It's all fine.
tried to like call down like a passerby, and I'm like hello, good evening. We're just about a couple of adventurers. We're looking for the inn over here, the tavern, anywhere we can stay for the night.
Oh, yes, of course. If you're looking to get a drink, the best place to get the drink would be at the Shattered Spire, which is over to the west. If you are looking to sleep, you could try. Uh, Give me 1 second. Let me try and find it. Yeah. If you would like to sleep, there's only one place that allows non-Duergars to rest. It's
Mm-hmm.
called the Gol Bronze Lair.
Gore, could you spell that for me?
Gol Bronze Lair.
Mm-hmm.
Gholbron.
Galbron Lair.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Thank you kindly. And would you happen to know where Victor's laboratory is?
Who the hell is Victor?
Oh, never mind. Thank you.
Sure. And with that, you see, they all have this almost like earnestness and eagerness to get somewhere. They're all in a rush.
Mm-hmm.
Feels very much like New York City
Mm-hmm.
during the daytime. Just people just rushing by to do their job, to do something that's productive.
Mm-hmm.
No dilly dallying.
Okay. And what he said west for the Shattered Spine, and east for the Gorgon's Lair?
Southeast, yeah.
Southeast. Okay. Southeast. All right. All right. Then I turned to Murtagh and I'm like, Murtagh, what do you think? Do you want to just call it a day and rest right now, or do you want to go to the Shattered Spine, maybe start gathering some information from today, and then we'll go later on to the lair and get some sleep?
Well, I think we should have rest first, and we can leave early for Shattered Spine, and we can just go and collect as much information as we can. I mean, before the merchant arrives.
Sure thing. All right, we'll make our way southeast then, towards Goldrun's lair. Goldrun's
Yep.
lair.
Sounds good. Do you want to share screen so I can show Sikandar
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that.
where that is?
Just pull me up onto the map.
Yep.
If I'm we'll just get the screenshot running.
So, I'll have a little chat with Ty.
Yeah.
I saw what you did back there, man. I mean, where did you learn fighting like that?
Just learned how to scrap. I've been scrapping all my life. It's the one. My parents wouldn't really condone violence per se, but I've just enjoyed fighting all my life. So I've just picked it up. I've as you can see, and he points to the scars in his face. It hasn't always worked out in my favor, but you get knocked down, you get up stronger.
Well, that was impressive. And what's up with this Victor guy?
Again, so while I've been fighting, I always try to stick up for the little guy and be the voice for people who are otherwise voiceless or persecuted. So, the moment I grew into my late teens, I decided to leave my village and just was hopping from town to town as a traveler. I was trying to get stronger and trying to learn how to fight better. But at the same time, if there was any other bully around, then I would take him on. And in that process, I got this odd job from someone in the Underdark named Victor who wanted me to protect them. And yeah, the rest is history. That's the last time that I met Victor when I came down here to protect him.
I see. Well, we'll find him.
Yeah,
Let's just
hopefully.
have some rest and then we can just start working on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. And then we'll also ask around about this Beastmaster. We'll see if we can find something about it.
That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's go to the. Have we got the Gorgons in? There?
Do you want to minimize the sidebar so you can see
Oh,
more
I'm
of the
sorry.
map? And you will notice
How do I minimize the sidebar?
right next to the thingy, to the zoom, there's like the three lines. The other side, the other side, the other side. Yep. Just at the
Oh,
edge
this
on the
one?
left border. Yep.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
So you will notice I actually am adding markers onto the map where
Mhm.
of places that you have heard about
Mhm.
and places that you have gotten directions for. So you're at the Darklake docks, Shattered Spires to your west, and Goldborn's lair is to your southeast.
Okay. We make our way to Goldburn's lair, and I guess we enter.
Okay. As you're making your way through it, you actually have to, you realize you're walking through somewhat of a bazaar. And I will actually also add that to the layer.
Blade Bazaar.
Yeah, it's called the Blade Bazaar, and it is ridiculously busy. Like there's thousands of people just packed into this little tiny square where all kinds of sales, merchandise, and services are being offered. You see a lot of Duergar, of course. You see some Darrow, but you also see a lot of other races, very far and in between, but definitely present. And as you're kind of walking through the bazaar, you notice, um, especially you, Ty, because you're the only one that actually understands Undercommon. One of the merchants is trying to buy something from this Duergar, and anytime he says, "You know what? Can we bring down the price?" the Duergar just starts hurling insults at him. He's screaming profanities that honestly you've never even heard being said. And the minute the customer would freak out and be like, you know what, it's fine, don't worry about it, and I'd be more than happy to buy it, the person would instantly flip to being the nicest person that you've ever seen in your life. And it is strange because you notice these things are kind of catching your eye because they seem out of place. Everybody else appears to be having a fairly reasonable approach, fairly reasonable conversation, but there's a few incidents here and there. And along this route that you're
Is it
taking, this is the one
is it
incident you
just?
find.
I want to ask you. Is it just between when there's a mismatch of races, like if it's a Duergar and a non-Duergar, but if it's like, or are all the Duergar interactions, are they like the ones which are looking regular?
Good question. It appears to be a merchant problem because
Okay.
around the marketplace, there's Duergar, there's Duergar, non-Duergar. Everything seems to be perfectly fine. This specific merchant, irrespective of who's in front of him, is just acting strange. You also notice a few other things, but for now, this is the one thing that catches your eye as you kind of make your way through it. You're not really paying attention to the bazaar, you're just kind of making your way through. So this is what roughly catches your eye. And you're able to reach the southernmost part of the Blade Bazaar, which actually has an entryway. It's actually carved into the stone underneath the bazaar. So you actually make your way down the cavern, and you notice the sign right etched into the doorway of this cavern, really, with walls that seem to have been restructured as an inn. It's cold, it's damp, and as you enter, you notice there's a huge central chamber that you're in, and there's a bunch of tables. There's some tables on the far end that are empty. There's some that are full. Most of them are Duergar. Some of them look up at you, and Murtagh. Some of them seem to recognize you. And as you guys kind of make your way towards what appears to be the the innkeeper, um, one of the Duergar gets up and walks up to you, Murtagh, and says, "Hi, you're part of the Big Buckra Brigade, aren't you?"
Oh yeah. How do you know that?
Oh my God, you guys killed that elemental. Oh, you know, Good Ball is our
Oh, you were
thing.
there.
Of course, we host that tournament. Every year we win it. It's undeniable. We won it every single time. We're very proud of our team.
Well, it's really nice to see someone who knows us, and
Yeah.
I don't know anyone. It would be really good to know a few more. So, what are you doing here? And do you remember my other comrades?
Yeah, of course, of course. This one's new. I don't remember seeing him there.
Yeah, he
Kind of points
just
to
tagged.
Taha.
The
He's a good
name's
fellow.
Guy.
Yeah, but yeah, you guys are fantastic. And in that fight, ooh, you guys like killed that elemental. It was insane.
Well, we are here for you if you need any sort of assistance.
Would it be too much trouble if I ask you to sign my cloth for me?
Oh, you flatter me, man. Sure, I'll do that.
And with that, he kind of pulls out a piece of charcoal, and hands it to you. It kind of like pulls his cloth, so you can sign it.
Okay, as I do that, I look towards Ty and with a smile on my face, I tell him that we met these good fellows a little while ago, and we had this competition where we actually fought elementals, and our whole gang, we very bravely fought against them.
Oh,
And these kind fellows, they remember it. So
well, that's absolutely incredible. I didn't know that I was in the presence of actual heroes.
Oh yeah,
basically,
you should have seen these guys. They're fantastic. But I mean, they didn't win, of course. I mean, nobody beats us in code ball. You know what I mean? But oof, I don't think I've seen people fight elementals like that before. That's for sure.
well, these guys were really great. I mean, they really knocked us out. So I'm just trying to flex. And tell me if we can hang out sometime. I mean, it would be fun.
Oh, absolutely. You'll find me here. I come in every few days. But I'm sure if you walk around, you might find a people or two that recognize you. Like I said, it's an honor and a prestige for us to walk around, and we celebrate Goat Ball, really do. So it's exciting to see
Sure.
somebody who appreciates the sport as well.
Yeah, that was really fun. And sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Ah, my name is Sabal.
Just
That's
Sabal.
my name, Sabal.
Okay, so
Sabal.
I'm
The space
Murtagh,
is his last name.
my friend Ty, and we hope to see you soon again.
Yeah, yes, of course.
So
Good to see you
I
as well.
hurried to Ty and I just signal him to if he wants to know something, if he needs to ask him something.
Before you fellas go, again, I'm sure that these guys are fantastic people, like Murtagh over here. If you wouldn't mind answering a couple of questions of mine about the city.
Of course.
I'm
Anything
looking
for
for I'm looking for an acquaintance of mine. His name is Victor. He had a lab over here that he used to work in, somewhere near the manor.
Somewhere near Vane Manor? I mean,
Yeah.
it really depends, right? You probably will have to go ask people that live around that area. That's too posh for
Oh,
us.
oh, really? What district was that?
Oh, it's not even in Gracklstugh. It's outside of Gracklstugh. It's just so big you can
Really?
see it from here. Yeah. Nobody told
Really?
you?
Oh, no, nobody told us.
Oh, it's just right outside. It's like a few hours outside Gracklstugh, but it's not within the city walls. You know what I mean?
Right. And does that mean that that even if we're travelers, can we travel over there? Are we allowed to enter that area?
Yeah, I mean, the only area you're not allowed to travel is the other side of Gracklstugh. But honestly, if you just exit the city, you can do whatever you want.
Hmm, I see. What side of the city are you talking about? The one that's off limits.
The southern part of Gracklstugh. We kind of leave that part hidden
Hmm.
from prying
Uh,
eyes.
might I ask why?
No reason.
Insight check.
Okay, give me insight.
You say something shady, but so obviously I'm gonna ask for insight. Okay. Uh, thanks, that was just a little bit cocked. Never mind. It hit the blanket. It was 7.
You're not able to discern any signs that he's particularly lying.
Mhm. Well, fair enough. Brian is everyone deserves their privacy, you know.
Yeah, it's just some people, we obviously want to put our best foot forward.
Mhm.
And the Darklake district, we work, we make sure people are welcomed. Obviously, we don't like hanging out with everybody. You guys are special, but we don't want other non-Duergar just kind of walking up into our city, you know. So we got to protect it.
Of course, of course, of course, of course, of course. Damn immigrants! They don't
I
bring
know.
their best people, you know.
Damn
Taking
immigrants. They come in
taking
here,
their
take our
jobs.
jobs. Yeah, what are you
Yeah,
gonna do?
truly, I completely agree with you. But I have 2 more questions for you, if you don't mind. Um, one of them is, who's the strongest fighter?
What?
Who's the
Like
strongest in Gracklstugh?
the strongest fighter?
Yes.
I mean, there is a fighting ring. I'm sure they have a resident champion. I just don't frequent that part of town.
I see. Is this just is this where tournaments happen, or is it like a training dojo? What exactly is?
God knows. Like I said, I just do my work and then I
Right?
just watch Goat Ball. That's
Any idea? Any idea where it is?
ah good question. It's probably Southern Gracklstugh.
Ooh, away from prying eyes.
Of course. I mean, that's where you find the best fighters.
Is there
Why
any
would you
way
do
to
it here in
build
the
up?
trading area?
Any ways for us to build up to that? Like, get an invitation to that area?
I mean, there's a few ways, but really, why would you want to go there?
Well, in my line of work, I feel like there's always something to learn, and the best way to learn is by fighting people stronger than you.
Hmm, that's very interesting. We have a bunch of clans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. Let me see if there's any. Yeah, we don't have a clan specifically for fighting. We don't tend to do that a lot, but we have clans for different types of jobs, almost like a union of sorts. Um,
Mm.
but if you're looking to get into southern Gracklstugh, I would assume you would need some kind of a stamp or a seal. There's some, you could probably get it from a few different ways. There's the Stone Guard are around. Maybe if you got an invitation through them, that could work. There's also there is also the there's also the Keeper of the Flame who can get you access. Those are usually the people that are down there. So if you got an invitation from them, I would assume guards would be okay with letting you go.
And the Stone Guard and the Keeper of the Flame.
Yeah, if I had to
Um,
guess.
Where do we find these gentlemen?
Oh, Stone Guard are around. You'll see them. They're giants.
All right.
Just patrolling. Keeper of the Flame, you may or may not see. They're kind of wearing this red robe. Again, they will kind of stand out.
Okay. Well, sounds good. And my last question for you. I'm sorry to take so much of your time. When and where can I join you for a good game of Goat Ball?
It's an occasion. It's an occasion. It will be an honor to fight a team like yours.
I'm ready to try.
Name a
Like
date
I
and
said,
place.
how about 2 days from now?
Love me a good God ball.
All right, day after tomorrow. Tell us where.
You can come find me here.
All right. Are the good Goat Ball courts in the industrial area or are they in the south?
Oh, we just play here. It doesn't take that much space. We just play on the street. I'm sure
All right.
people will want to see it.
All right, fair enough.
Yes, it'll be a spectacle to behold.
Indeed. And like I kind of put my arm around Murtagh. I mean, like knowing that this guy is on my team, I'd be pretty scared.
Honestly, I would too, but I'm gonna find the best of us, and like I said, we're just very good at goat ball.
They are. They are. I mean, we had a very good game on these guys, and it will be really fun to go at it for another round. So let's do it, and we'll have our crew back by then.
Sounds
Look
good to me.
forward to it. All right. Well, nice to meet you, Saval.
Yeah, I will leave you to it. Thank you. Thank you. Any kind of motions at all three of you now, since Muntazir has joined as well. Yatoro as well, and kind of goes back to his table and flops down, grabs his drink, and starts chugging.
Okay. So Yatoro, are you there with us, or do you want to make a different entry?
How are you guys?
I'm good. How are you, man?
I was out. Sorry. I had to
Muzzammil.
go somewhere and I just came back. Eating food right now.
Muzzammil.
What's the update? I saw a really interesting map management.
Basically, so last session, Jin died in a cave. We left the cave. We've come to the area of Gracklstugh, and we're in the city right now. There was an assassination attempt at the docks. We saved the merchant who was about to be assassinated, and now we're inside the city. The city has a bunch of landmarks. But I'll just tell you about the fact that when Jin died in that same cave system, these guys met another character whose name is Taichi Myng, also goes by Tai. That's my new character.
Okay.
Yes. So I've been here to Gracklstugh before, and I'm looking for someone over here. Um, and that's where we're at right now. We're at the inn of Gracklstugh right now, which is the Clorbron there. Goldbron there. Sorry.
Nice to meet you, Ty. I hope we'll be friends and you'll be a lot more interesting than Jin, who was interesting but in weird ways.
Well, I've heard a lot about this Jin guy, and
Yeah.
he sounds very important.
He sounded very interesting when he was high.
When he was, yeah,
Which he was at most of the times. Maybe we thought he was.
to each their own. To each their own, indeed.
Yeah.
And what you see is, I'll just give you a description of what you see with Tai is this really imposing, tall, 6'3" human, right? He's wearing
Okay.
like like a black t-shirt, which is kind of tight enough that like you can see the musculature, like every single like pectoral and abdominal muscle. And you can see like a white kind of shalwar that he's wearing with like black slip-ons with him, and he's got like a scar. He's got a couple of scars on his face, and he's got a necklace around his neck which has like a blue crystal on it. And his left arm is covered with bandages all the way from his left hand all the way up to his shoulder.
Seems like a pretty decent warrior. We need one.
Yeah,
I hope he doesn't die as quickly as Jin, but we never.
I like you see Tai turn to Murtagh, and he's like, Murtagh, do all of the like I really don't understand, like, what's the sentiment around Jin? Did you guys like him? Did you not like him? I'm getting some mixed messages here.
No. It's not that. Actually, he was kind of an all-rounder. Like, if you had met him, he would be a different person with you, and everyone liked him in his own way. So he was the best amongst us. It's not that anyone dislikes him, but he was a fun guy.
Let's see. Let's see.
Nothing against you, but I think Jin cannot be replaced with this.
What do you think? I didn't hear you.
I'm saying nothing against you, but he cannot be replaced.
Oh, all right. I'm
Yeah,
not
he
looking
was.
not looking to step on any toes. I'm not looking to replace anyone here. You guys have a pretty well-knit group. I can see that. I'm just here accompanying you guys because I had to come to Gracklstugh anyways, so might as well tag along with you guys.
Yeah, let's explore.
Okay. What's your story, Yatoro?
Oh, it's a pretty long story, but I'll cut it short for you. So I am a monk. I came from a very small village. It's far, far away. Maybe you'll never find it. It's pretty well hidden. We used to be very devoted followers of a religion, but I had my questions, I had my doubts, and when I tried to voice my opinions, I had to leave. Otherwise, I would have been dead like Jin today. I came along, I met these guys on the conquest, and I've been having a great time with them, following them everywhere we go, fighting alongside, and trying to help. I have very few healing abilities. I'm not a great fighter. I like to talk to people. I have my fun. That's it for like my backstory and my abilities. You cannot expect too much from me in a battle, so I'm expecting I can expect a little bit from you, considering you have those scars, you have some battle experience. So I guess you'll save me. Do I have your back?
I've got your back for as long as I can. I'll always love me a good fight. It's something that really gets my blood racing. But yeah, that's pretty intense. So you would have been killed because you didn't agree with the religion. Are you being chased by them, like these religious fanatics, or what?
I never looked back. Maybe they're still finding me, searching for me.
So
We'll see if we meet them someday. Maybe we'll come across.
what's brought you to Gracklstugh right now?
So I'm not sure why we are here because I just follow the other guys, the people who I'm on with the conquest. So we'll see. Adventure awaits for us.
Hmm. Well, there's one thing about being a leaf kind of blowing with where the wind takes you, but at the same time, you mentioned something very important, which I kind of also love. The fact that you were willing to ask questions. If
Oh
you were
yeah.
willing to ask questions of that religion back then, I think you should ask yourself a very specific question right now. What drives you? Why exactly are you here? Surely there must be something that you want in this life.
I think in this island, something that I would really want to find is probably some weapons, some gold. Money drives all of us. That is one thing that I'm looking forward to. I hope they have some treasures we can explore and get. Do you have any idea? You have been here before, so you must know.
So, the only reason why I was here was I was working a protection detail as a bodyguard for a scientist. He apparently lives outside of the city, but we'll go and visit him. But we just found out from one of these Duergar over here, Sabal, um, like I'm guessing that he like lifts his his drink up when I mention him. And I say we were just having a conversation with him. So there's definitely ways, I think, and jobs which are available in the town. We'll figure it out a little bit when we hit the town tomorrow. But I'm sure that the stone guard, and the keeper of the flames might have some more insight about what we can do to kind of get in the town's good books. मुझे तुम्हारी आवाज थोड़ी सी blur हो गई है. I can't hear you. You feel distant.
Can you hear me now?
Mm-mm.
Hello.
तुम्हारी आवाज बिल्कुल सही आ रही थी पहले.
Can you hear me now?
Perfect.
Hello.
Perfect.
Yeah, I switched from headphones to speaker. So I think you misunderstood me. I'm not looking for any legal ways to get some money or treasures here. You get me right? I mean, why strive for it when you can just get it for free? If we can pay someone for some information, we can get a lot of gold and we can probably escape before they even know about us.
Well, I think that such things, maybe once we get a room over here, we can talk about it behind closed doors, because the walls have ears. And I think that we should tread lightly. This is again a town which is which is already not that open to foreigners in itself. So best to stay completely out of trouble while we're here.
A good idea would be to get someone local in our plan, and we can. Do you trust our new companion? Maybe we can slightly hint to him that we are looking for a treasure, and we'll give him a very hefty share if he's in with us.
If you'd like to do that, be my guest. But I just fear that it might. If it doesn't work out for you, you're going to end up in jail, and if we end up in jail, we can't end up doing any of the stuff that we wanted to do.
We'll never explicitly state our intentions. We'll probably hint it out to him. Let's see if he catches the bait.
I'm particularly not interested in this idea. I feel like it's too risky. Murtagh, what do you think?
Well, whatever you say, man.
I don't like it. It feels too risky. And we've just gotten into the city, and if we already start asking questions like this, we
I
shouldn't
think we
bring.
can make. I think we can make a few friends here if we stay
Yeah.
here for a bit.
Yeah.
Keep it slow,
hmm
and I like that idea of having that game with these guys. I mean, they are really huge fans of the game,
hmm
and they would spill all the beans if you give them a good time in the game.
You know,
True.
after the game, we can have a few drinks with them and they'll spill out all their secrets.
Oh yeah.
Right. We should probably be talking about this upstairs once we have a room, not in the lobby of the inn.
Sure.
Uh, I go up to the counter and I'm like, hello. Who's at the counter of the inn?
You see a male Dwargar looks at you, says, "How many?"
3.
He rummages under the table, grabs 3 iron keys, just tosses them onto the table. 3 gold.
About that. I start to like pull up, like try to like search my pockets. I like pull it out and like they're like absolutely empty.
You start with
Guys,
10 gold. Sorry, I should have told you. You start
oh,
with 10 gold.
I start with 10 gold. So guys, we're going Dutch on this, right? To each his own.
Yep.
Okay. I toss
More
1 gold to this to the dweller, and I go on.
He takes it. He says, "Breakfast first thing in the morning."
All right. Well, what time is that?
Just turns away.
Okay. Uh, great. Breakfast.
great customers, guys.
5 out of 5 on Yelp.
What is Yelp?
Love the place already.
Just like it's a forum for people.
Sounds lame. He's just going to go about like essentially he just leaves. There's a back door that he just exits out of.
Okay, I take the key and I go upstairs. All right, guys. I guess I'll see you in the morning.
Sure.
There is no upstairs though.
Okay, really?
Downstairs. So you
Okay.
actually, as you
I go
exit,
to
you notice there's spiraling stairs that are going down, and there's actually rooms kind of built into the side of the spiral. So it's just one long hallway in which there's just rooms that you can enter and live in.
Mhm. Okay. So I go into my room and I just say good night to these guys and I say I'm gonna get some sleep.
Okay. Yeah, you guys
Let's have long rest, yeah.
yeah,
Same.
you all can take a long rest. Nothing happens through the night. You spend a very well rested sleep in a bed that honestly you had missed. You didn't realize how much you missed because you'd been sleeping on a boat and then on cave floors for the longest while. So it felt nice, even though it was a bit rocky. It looked like it was made of stone, the bed, but oh my God, fantastic sleep. Fantastic. And you wake up fully refreshed. And because all of you spent the day inhaling what appears to be this haze and this fog of industry, I need each of you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. I'm safe. Okay. 12?
Okay.
Give me a second. So
Murtagh, I need a cons. There we go.
It's an 18.
Okay. And Yatoro.
Yeah, I'm just turning it on right now. I was on my phone, so.
Do we get any XP for any of the interactions that we did today?
Not yet.
Okay.
Mhm. It's a 12.
Okay, so all of you are able to resist the effects of, you have a little bit of a cough here and there, but it doesn't seem to have affected your sleep. So you get a good night's rest, and you wake up perfectly fine in the morning. At which point, I will need all of you to roll me a d20. One of you to roll me a d20.
I guess.
Let's try do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you are having good rolls today.
नहीं यार इतने खास कुछ भी नहीं है यार. Let's see. 18.
See?
Okay.
चलो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह.
Nice.
$180 XP when you wake up.
As you wake up, you walk up, get the breakfast or whatever slob the innkeeper quietly handed to you as you went up. You're able to keep it down, but honestly, it tasted pretty disgusting. But again, you're not complaining. It's fine.
It's free.
Food is food.
As you step out of the inn, you notice a caravan in front of you. You see 5 duergar around what appears to be a cage, and within that cage, you notice that there are that there's 2 halflings, and you can see that they're wearing iron collars and manacles, very similar to what you guys were wearing in Velkynvelve.
I wouldn't
And
recognize that, right?
you would not. The rest of the party would, and they essentially are being taken from one point to the other.
Are there any townsfolk nearby watching?
Yeah, some of the townsfolk actually just move out of the way like it's a regular occurrence. Bunch of duergar.
I asked one of the townsfolk who's near me, and I'm like, hey, why are they all locked up? Where are they going?
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. I'm just very new here. I don't know why they're those 2 in there are prisoners and where they're being taken to.
Oh, they're not prisoners.
So what are they?
Slaves.
Oh, all right. Slaves from where?
God knows. Who cares?
And where are they being taken?
Maybe they'll work here somewhere. Maybe they will be sold. Commerce is commerce.
Right. And where does the slave trading happen?
You think I would know?
You would have a better chance of knowing than I do.
No, I would not.
Anyone who can ask about it?
Why would I ask about it from anyone?
No, anyone we could ask about it that you would think about.
No, who knows? You could talk to the. Give me 1 second. You could go over to the Overlake Hold and talk to and talk to the captain.
Overly cold.
Yep, captain of the Stone Guard.
All right. Thank you kindly. I turn to the rest of the gang and I'm like, all right, so we're supposed to, Murtagh, we were supposed to meet the merchant that we saved yesterday at the Shattered Spire.
Yeah.
Before we make our way there, we passed through the Blade Bazaar. Is there anything that you or Yatoro would like to purchase from there?
Well, I'm good with weapons. I mean, well, we can go. If we can find something better, maybe we can bargain for an exchange.
I don't have armor. I would love if they have cheap armor.
Yeah,
The economy is up. Everywhere I go, the armor is so expensive.
We can definitely try to.
Let's go there.
Okay, we'll go to the Blade Bazaar, and I turn to the party and I'm like, also mind your pockets. One of the things about these big cities is that there's tons of pickpockets around, so just be wary.
Yeah, I keep my hand on the coins I'm carrying.
All right.
Okay, so as you guys walk towards the Blade Bazaar, this time you're actually making a direct route into it as opposed to skirting on the outskirts. And you notice it is the Blade Bazaar is named after the most abundant item being sold, weapons. You notice there's a bunch of stalls. It sells almost everything that you could need. Some of the stalls are even owned by visiting merchants. So you can see some non-Duergar operating some of the stalls. There appears to be a lot of commerce. The sound of people talking, sometimes arguing, haggling, almost entirely drowns the hammering in the background. And you guys are able to find any and every kind of dealer you would want within this bazaar if you know where to look.
All right. So let's start with Yatoro. Do you want to? Let's get you some armor.
Yeah. Look for someone who's not from here so we can talk to them and try to convince them. I see locals are not very cooperative here. They would not be for negotiations. So
let's see if we can persuade them.
Let's try. So we approach the first stall we see, carrying armor and all the weapons.
Sure.
Hey,
it's a Duergar who welcomes you. Say, hello, please. Look at my wares. Let me know if you have any questions.
Oh yeah, your equipment is amazing. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
I'm actually looking to buy something that I can use in warfare. You see, I'm not a very great fighter, so when I'm around, I need something to survive. Do you have an armor by any chance?
Oh yeah. What kind of armor do you need? Do you need light armor, medium armor, heavy armor? Got everything.
Yeah, let's start with the light armor. So, how much would that be?
Yeah, it ranges anywhere from 5 gold to 45 gold.
5 to 45. Okay. Can you show me one that I can try and see if it fits me?
Sure. Here's padded armor. It's the cheapest one, 5 gold. That pulls out a leather armor, which is very crudely just made. It's not metal, so you can see, Gracklstugh is known for metalworking. So it's not its finest stuff, but it'll get the job done. It'll stop some attacks here and there.
Okay, and can we get something a bit bulkier that would stop any attacks from a sword or something? I want something heavy.
You could. So there's 3 kinds of light armor. There's padded leather and studded leather. If you want the studded leather armor, it's 45 gold pieces.
And how much is the leaded one for?
The leather one is 10.
10. I think the leather one seems pretty good, but I'm a visitor here. And is there by any chance, are you negotiable on the price?
As you're negotiating, you notice that somebody on the on the left of you is getting loud. And you kind of just break up the conversation and you look and you notice the customer appears to be getting super frustrated with the merchant, who every time the person asks the cost, every single time the merchant gives a different number. It's kind of weird. So you definitely notice it. And your merchant, she kind of looks at the other one, walks up to him and says, You okay there? Actually, you guys don't hear anything because none of you speak Dwarvish. So he's actually going to walk up and is going to say something in Dwarvish. And the other person is just acting completely normally, perplexed actually. And there's an exchange, and he comes back. It's like, I think the poor guy's lost his fucking mind. Anywho, what can I help you with? Sorry, you were looking at the leather armor, please.
Yeah, so I was wondering if the price is negotiable.
You know,
and I kind of like interject at this point, and the thing is that, like, again, we're travelers, but we didn't come here just on our own. We had one of our friends who's actually one of Gracklstugh's finest gold ball champions who referred this store.
who?
Sabal.
That goofball is not a gold ball champion.
Well, he was amazing as is, and the way that he spoke highly of your wares, we were excited to come here.
You know, because you flatter me so much. Remember, this is a place of business, not of jest. Haggling is a crime in Gracklstugh. I'm willing to let it slide for now, because you appear to be new and there appears to be no malice. But if you haggle again, you will get arrested. Do you understand me?
We're not asking to haggle. We're wondering if there's a special discount.
He looks at you, turns around, and he kind of is trying to catch the attention of one of the guards that is just walking around. And
All right, message received.
He catches the eye of the guard, and he kind of just like beckons, and you see the guard kind of walk over. Says, "What appears to be the problem?" And the guy says, "These guys are trying to haggle." And the guard just says, "You guys, this is the first and last time I'm telling you this. If you haggle, I will have to arrest you." And you can see this like is extremely broad dwarf. He's short, but my God, is he imposing. And that's all he says before turning around and walking away. And the merchant says, "Are you just going to keep wasting my time, or are you going to buy something?"
Well, depends on my friend over here. I kind of go to investigate this strange acting merchant.
Okay. I'll say you can head off, and Yatoro and Murtagh are still at the original merchant. What do you guys do? And then we'll switch over to Tai.
I'll not ask for a negotiation or a discount or anything. I'll just ask if I can pay probably when I come back again, because I have half the amount. I can pay you half of the amount later. I'll be true to my word. So, is there a possibility?
Oh my God, you surfacers are such scum.
I like
Leave.
the armor.
Leave now.
Okay. I leave and move with the guy to explore the next merchant who's going mad.
Okay. You go to the other merchant.
How much gold do you have, Yatoro?
9.
Wow. Let me see how much I have.
No, I think we'll try some shop else. We can get some.
Yeah, we can, but still, if you need some, then Maybe I can lend you some.
Okay.
Murtagh,
This guy is big. He won't give us an armor now. Let's go to someone.
I think I have. Okay, I have 73.
Wow. Bade log.
For my marriage.
Oh, we can do one thing. You can buy an armor for me, and I'll give you 9 gold.
Oh, sure, we can do that. I have 53 gold, I have 163 silver, and 387 copper. That makes 73 gold.
Okay. I have 9 gold. All right.
No.
Are you guys going to go purchase it from him, or are you going to go somewhere else to get some armor?
It's up to Yatoro if he wants to just go back to that shop.
I think we can look around, and if we don't find anything cheaper, we can send you because he is not based on you, and you can purchase that armor.
Okay, fine. We'll do
I'm
that.
not going back to that shop. He'll kill me. And
Let's do that. Let's try somewhere else.
Okay, dude. But they try somewhere else.
Yeah, you find a bunch of shops. Some of them have, some of them don't have light armor. Are you looking for leather armor specifically, or are you okay with any other kind of armor too?
I think leather armor would be fine.
Okay.
Tell me the
Yeah,
stats of it.
leather armor
Like
is
AC.
11 plus dex.
Plus tax.
No, plus dexterity would be your armor class.
Oh, okay.
So how much dexterity do you have?
Right now I am -1 on dexterity.
Oh, what?
-1. No. Yeah, I have -1 on dexterity, so I would probably +1 should do good.
No, so
Do you have proficiency with, what do you have proficiency with? Do you have proficiency with light, medium, heavy armor?
How can I
Shield?
check that?
Bottom left proficiencies.
There's going to be armor.
Light armor, medium armor, and shields.
Okay, so you can get light armor, medium armor, and shields. Yeah, then maybe you want something that's a little bit heavier than 11 plus dex.
Yep.
Because 11 plus dex will basically give you 10.
Yeah. And how much do you have right now?
Currently it's 9.
Oh,
wow.
So what do you think about medium?
Yeah. How about medium armor?
You can get hide armor for 10 gold, which is 12 plus dex. So that'll be 11 for the same price. Slightly heavier.
This one looks good.
12 pounds. And then it goes up to the 50 gold armor, there's 400 gold armor, 750 gold armor. It keeps increasing your AC.
Okay. I think I'll get this one.
Yeah, it should be in the player's handbook that I shared with all of you.
So I just needed to add it to my inventory.
Yeah, you can check. No, you're gonna buy it?
Yeah, I'm interested in buying it.
You can add hide armor to your inventory. Just
hide. Yep. It's a medium armor.
Yeah, it's made of thick furs and pelts.
Yep, got it.
So, and then you're going to remove the 9 gold. And Sikandar, I'm going to ask you to remove 1 gold.
I have silver. I can remove the rest of the silver. I have enough.
Okay, you have enough? Okay, so 9 gold, 10 silver.
I had count in silver and copper. I wasn't looking at, so I thought it's only gold.
Yes, so you have to remove 10 silver then, yeah.
Silver. Yep. And do you have any sword, especially a longsword?
Yeah, I have a longsword.
How much is that for?
Longsword is for 15 gold.
15 gold.
Okay, let's try this. Walid, are there any magical items like magical swords or knives, etc.?
Not at this shop.
Okay, Yatoro, how about we go and find something like a magical sword? You can then keep my long sword and I'll get that one.
No, sure. I can help you with buying the new weapon.
There
Okay,
is
fine.
no way you're going to find 70 gold magical weapon.
Oh, well, I can lose a few other weapons that I have.
Who knows, man? Maybe we might persuade him. Who knows?
Maybe.
Okay. In the meantime, we go to that other merchant who's acting kind of strange.
Yeah. He's selling what do you call what are these adventuring gear? So it's just like a bunch of assortment of different things, like barrels, baskets, blankets, magnifying glass, mess kit, oil, paper, yeah, like stuff like that. It's like everyday use that adventurers may have. Um, that's what he's selling.
I kind of go up to him and I'm like, "Hello, I'm interested in getting some adventuring gear. What do you have and what are their prices?"
Whatever you need.
I want to have a water skin.
Water skin. It is going to be roll me a D. Roll me a D4.
1.
As 1 silver piece.
Okay, sounds reasonable. I give him a silver piece and I get a water skin.
Sounds good.
Okay, what about one of these magnifying glasses?
Roll me 2D100.
2D100. Where's my D100? Okay.
D100 will be the 2D10s combined.
No, wait. What do you mean? Like, so I have to roll 2D10.
Yeah, so so for a D100, how it works is you'll notice one of your D10 will have digits, like
Yeah.
units, and one of them will have tens. So you actually roll both of them together, and so if it's a 70 and a 1, then it's a 71.
Okay, well.
That's how a D100 is run. So roll a D100 and then roll another D100.
Let me see if this is the right one that I have. D8, D10. Okay, D100 and D100. Oh, what are the odds of that? I rolled 93 twice.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
So
That is
yeah,
crazy.
186. Magnifying glass, 186 gold pieces.
That's a little steep, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, what's the... I point to another magnifying glass in his inventory. What's the cost of that one?
2D100.
I have to do it again? Okay.
Yeah.
9. Oh, and 4. 9 and 4.
How do you get 9 and 4?
Because 0, 0 and 9 and 4. Twice.
You got 009, 004?
Yes.
Okay, I can't even be mad. 13 gold pieces.
Wow, that's so... what's the difference between these two magnifying glasses? The one for 186 and the one for only 16.
Which one?
The one that you showed me before.
Oh, yeah, that one isn't 186. Who said 186?
Oh, how much is it for?
Roll me a 2D100.
We're just gonna keep on doing this, guys. I'm sorry.
Alright, it's fine, yeah.
454. 58.
58 gold pieces.
Well, I want to do a perception check on him. A perception and an insight. Perception to see if there's something that's affected him. Insight to see if he's trying to punk me right now.
Just give me insight.
Okay. Insight. 19.
Oh wow. It seems like something is clearly affecting him, but you don't know what it is. It also seems like all the other merchants are also like, if this was a punking strategy, people around him would not be so weirded out, but people around him are definitely weirded out.
I turned to one of the other merchants. Is he always like this?
No, it's don't know what the fuck got into him today.
Today, or was he like this before as well?
I don't know, just seeing him like this today.
All right, can I do a medicine check on him to see if he's been affected? Like, his pupils
Sure.
does he have pinpoint pupils?
Do you have expertise in medicine or
I don't know.
proficiency in medicine?
I didn't.
Then no, there's no way you would know.
Like, just based on my knowledge of the human body, because of the fact that I've spent so much time sculpting myself into peak male performance.
Peak male performance.
Yes. Would I not? Would I be able to tell if there's something out of the ordinary from normal physiology?
You would not, and that's because you've sculpted your body into peak physical performance. There appears to be nothing physically wrong with him.
Peak male performance.
Sorry, peak male performance. There appears to be nothing wrong with him physically, which is what you have expertise in.
Okay. Physically, nothing. Mentally, there's something wrong with him. My friend, what's your name?
My name?
Yes.
And he kind of looks around and says, "What's your name?" And then he essentially he's scrambling. Why do you ask that?
How long have you been a merchant for?
A while.
Where do you live?
Who are you? Want me to call the guards?
No, I'm the merchant of this stall. You've been trying to purchase magnifying glasses from me.
Listen, you crazy man. I know I'm the merchant.
How?
No.
Guard.
No. Darn it.
I'll try to report him.
You definitely see the guard kind of walking over.
I run away.
Okay.
I almost had it. Almost. The shenanigan almost worked. You were very tempted to give it to me. I saw it in your eyes.
Smart move.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I run away. I flee the scene, and I don't know what Murtagh and Yatoro do when I do all this.
What do Murtagh and Yatoro do?
Well, just go away. I don't have anything else from this shop to buy.
Okay. Murtagh, anything that you're doing, or are you going to run away too? Sikandar, you there? Maybe. It is late.
यार नहीं आवाज आ रही है
अब जाके आवाज आई
अच्छा आई एम अवेक यार आई एम अवेक मैं सोया नहीं हूँ
हम परेशान हो गए यार हम तुम्हें देख भी नहीं सकते अभी इस टाइम पे तो लेकिन
अभी ये इसके बाद I have to do a lot of work.
Oh,
I
it's
haven't.
really? Oh, damn.
Okay, so what are you doing? Are you running away with these guys? The Bhagya. Die.
Not the bugger.
He can't hear you again.
Yeah,
अभी was.
better are you? Abhi.
So I'm just gonna follow him. I'll go away with him.
Perfect. Okay, you guys run out of the bazaar.
Well, that was really bizarre. Any idea what might be wrong with that guy? He was really reaching out for any kind of just like any kind of answer that he could get from other people around him. He didn't know what was going on. And do you guys have any idea what was that? What that was?
I'm clueless. This is a weird place. Everyone we find is acting in their own way.
Very odd. Well, Yatoro and Murtagh, do you guys want to do any more shopping or like searching around the city before we go to the Shattered Spire? The Shattered Spire?
I think.
You think?
Yeah.
I think we should go now.
Okay, let's go. We'll make our way to the Shattered Spire.
As you're kind of walking your way through the bazaar, actually you're running at this point, and you kind of slow down. You notice a Darrow kind of walking around the bazaar, dressed in rags that he's kind of made to look like a jacket, and he's wearing a wide hat with tentacles sewn onto them. And as he's kind of walking around, the Duergar look at him, all of them, and they kind of scoff. And I will actually show you a picture
of the Darrow.
Of the Darrow.
Okay, I don't know why the screen sharing turned off on my end.
I turned it off.
Okay.
Because
So
I'm just
then
looking
how
at
do
the
you show
character
Murtagh?
sheet.
Oh my bad, I didn't even realize that I was just looking at my character sheet, my bad.
Gracklstugh. Okay, so do you want to share your screen so we can quickly see this character? This is who you see.
And they scoff.
What's that?
And the Duergar they scoff at him.
Yeah, they're scoffing and they're looking scornfully at him. So there's just a lot of distaste. But you see him kind of like darting around. He's carrying this satchel, and he doesn't seem to be making any attention. And before you know it, he's kind of just darted away, and you don't see him again.
Okay, I kind of call out to the other Duergar. Who is that?
Nobody.
Seemed like a pretty odd fellow. Wouldn't you agree? All right. We'll carry on.
He does.
We'll make our way to the Shattered Spire.
Okay. As you're walking over to the Shattered Spire, you obviously cross the same old the Darklake docks that you've seen before. Nothing really too crazy on that front. And you reach the Shattered Spire, which, as you can see, is actually on an island, which is bridged by this rickety bridge. It's built on a broken stalagmite, built inside of it, actually. And the bridge is made of wool, woven from wool. So it appears strong, but honestly, you've never kind of seen anything like it. It's strange. But as you guys cross over to reach the Shattered Spire, it's a small building. And as you enter, as soon as you open the door, just the sheer loudness inside the tavern just booms and hits you guys. This auditory, overwhelming effect. You don't know where voices are coming from. They're just everywhere, and just people talking, drinking, having a good time. There's not enough space to actually like move. So as you make your way in, some people like smack into you, and as people get drunker and drunker, right now it's early in the morning, but people are still getting drunk. You can see it can have a certain appeal to itself.
Can we
As
spot
you Yes, you do. You notice the gentleman that had requested your audience sitting in a corner with a table with some empty chairs. Seems like he is expecting you.
Okay, we join him.
Let's go.
Says, if it isn't my saviors from yesterday, please have a seat. And he kind of motions over to the tavern keeper who brings some alcohol for all of you.
My apologies, I don't drink.
So,
Smart
Waleed,
guy.
if we consume alcohol during D&D, does that affect us somehow?
No.
Okay, fine. I'll have it.
It's just for
Because
flavor.
it's like, are there any side effects? No.
I mean, there aren't any side effects if you drink moderately. If you go
Okay,
overboard,
fine.
maybe there is, and who knows? But no, yeah. So he first off, he starts off by saying thank you for saving me and obviously agreeing to meet with me, and I really appreciate you coming here. Seems like you have a new guest too, but nice to meet you too.
Yes, this
Thank
is
you.
Yatoro.
Yeah, thank you so much.
My name, I know we never really made introductions before. My name is Where's Salt Baron?
Spell
Where's
that.
all nice?
WERZ,
Mm-hmm.
Salt Baron, one word.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice. So, I'm new here. Do you have any recommendations for this place where we can go enjoy, find something interesting, probably?
Yes, of course. There is much business to attend to, but before I share any locations of where you must go and see the sights, here's something that I wanted to give as a thank you. And kind of reaches inside his satchel and pulls out three black stones that he hands to each of you. Says, this is a obsidian gemstone that is simply a show of appreciation for saving my life.
Nice, nice. Thank you so much. This looks really
Of course. And if you are interested, I could potentially have a job for you as well.
And what would that job?
I have here a sack of gemstones. I'm looking to have this delivered to a deep gnome, a Swerf Neblin in Blingdenstone. No
I can
questions
spell
asked.
it.
Got it. And how much are you willing to pay?
How much would you need to make this payment,
Uh,
to make this deal?
It's the three of us, and the journey is, of course, dangerous. We can run into a lot of trouble, but we promise to keep it safe. We have a really good team. We have a really good fighter. You can trust us.
Yes, I trust you, which is why I'm handing you this bag of gemstones.
And this, what do you guys think? How much should be the ideal cost?
Before we go accepting,
whatever you're about to face, I mean, what are the risks?
There are no risks. It's just a bag that needs delivered. It's just a courier job.
And why would he not do it himself?
Blingden Stone is almost 20 days away from here. I don't want to make that trek. I'm happy to pay you as a service to take it for me. If I spend 20 days going and 20 days coming back, I would not make any money.
and who's the fellow that we're going giving this to?
You would be giving this to a Swerfnevlin by the name of Kazook Pickshine.
Okay, that doesn't sound terrible. We can do that.
It's 20 days of a journey away, Murtagh. It would be way too out of the way for us. We can take the commission right now, but before we do any of that, you need to first explain yourself. Why were those Dwergar after you yesterday?
I have no idea.
Right. I take the parchment, the fish paper parchment outside of my pocket, and I roll it on the table so you can see his portrait. This obviously wasn't. This was obviously a premeditated attack. Surely there's something of value on you.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, again, if we would take any kind of commission from you, we would need to be as transparent as possible. So, in this, in the faith, in good faith, I wanted to just clarify anything that you might not be telling us.
Remember, part of the commission is asking no questions.
About the commission, sure, but I'm asking about yesterday.
Oh, like I said, I have no idea. Why would I stage my own assassination? I don't know
I
what
never
you
said
wanted.
I never said that. I'm just
I don't know
asking
what
you
you
why
wanted.
do you think? All right. You said that your last name was Salt Baron. Does that mean that you were particularly high up within Gracklstugh?
I wouldn't say that. There's a few families that are in power. There obviously is a deep hierarchy within the city. My family is not at the top.
Right. So where exactly do you live?
I live in the city south of Gracklstugh.
Oh, you live in the southern area of Gracklstugh?
Yeah, of course, that's where everybody lives.
Right. So you don't come out to the Darklake district much.
The Darklake district is for business. It's for commerce. It's for trade. Again, I'm a merchant, so I definitely come here every day for work, but I don't live here.
Right. In that case, as a gift for what we did yesterday, instead of the obsidian, could you grant us safe passage into the south?
I don't think I could do that. I could
Would
probably
you
get some
attempt?
items if you wanted into the south. I don't think I can do people.
We don't want to do items, but there's apparently talk of a tournament that happens inside in a fighting ring. We would really want to check that out. So under the pretense of us coming for business, not looking to stay there, obviously, because it's like you said, the place where everyone lives. We're not going to cause too much of a ruckus. Just to just to be there for a temporary amount of time. If you could just grant us safe passage inside.
Mm. What would you be willing to pay for safe passage?
Well, let's just say that let's give you your obsidian back, and we'll call it square.
Mm. There's no way I'm risking treason like that. They will hang me. There's
It
no
doesn't
way.
have to be. It's not treason. It's all for the sake of business. Imagine if the fighting ring gets a really, really good fight.
Mm.
Wouldn't people pay for that? Wouldn't that boost the economy of this place?
Roll me persuasion.
Shit. Can someone give me a help action?
No.
No. Persuasion. Oh, that is shit. That's 6.
Said, listen, I understand what you mean. I really do. But there's things that are out of my control. How about this? You pay me 100 gold each, and I'll get you out.
Yeah. 100 gold each is a little bit above our budget at the moment. So appreciate the help. Um, could you, by any chance, grant us an audience at Overlake Hold?
Why do you want to go to the Overlake Hold?
We heard about meeting the captain of the Stone Guard over there.
Yeah, that's the jail. You would essentially be walking into the Oh, you want to go meet the captain? Oh, that
Meet
actually
the
does
captain.
make sense.
Yes.
Sure. What do you want to? You just want me to take you there?
Sure. That would be good.
Yeah, I can take you there. It's here in the Darklake district. I can walk you over.
Murtagh, Yatoro, do you have anything else on your agenda right now?
No, I don't have anything else.
Yeah, same
About
here.
this,
But what are we
about this,
trying to achieve?
about
I'm
the
just gonna.
stack of gemstones, though. Are you guys taking it or not?
What was the
Oh, that
payment for it?
we do take it, but we need a good price to carry it.
We need what
You
to
see,
carry it?
20 days per journey, so we need supplies, we need rations.
Yeah.
And, we'll be going out of our way, so yeah, we do need a little bit more of payment.
What is your way? Where are you headed off to?
We're heading off to just south of Gracklstugh in itself, near Wayne Manor.
Okay. Yeah, then I guess it is slightly out of your way. Um, how about this? I'll give you each. I will give you each. I'm trying not to break the economy here. I will give you each 30 gold pieces for just taking this bag and delivering it to Kasuk. And you can
You
buy
didn't.
all your supplies you want.
But you said. Mm. Because of.
20
I
days
think that's
supplies
Interesting.
is worth 10
that's
gold
pretty good, yeah.
pieces.
Also, I want to do an insight check on him.
What are you looking for? At what point? And for
I
what?
was so I didn't say this in the moment, but like at that point when I rolled out the parchment and everything with his portrait on it?
Roll me insight.
Does he know something that he's not telling us? That is a 12.
Okay. He's lying. You're sure of
Oh,
it.
There's definitely some risk involved.
I say, he is offering us the job, and I turn to Yatoro and Murtagh, and I'm like, you make a very, very tempting proposition, but you wouldn't, obviously, you'd understand if me and my associates would have to think about this before we actually committed to anything.
Oh, yes, of course. Take all the time you need. If you ever need to meet with me, just come in here, talk to the tavern keeper, say you're planning to meet Wurs, and he will let me know.
Right. Well, thank you for the obsidian and your hospitality.
No, not at all, thank you. And as he's saying that, you notice there were a couple of Duergar that were talking business on a table not too far from you. And they get up and in a flying fit of rage, they just start hurling punches at each other. Like they they chuck the table out. One of the mugs actually falls, hurtles towards you guys that you're able to dodge. Um, but they just go ham. They're beating each other up, and the crowd intervenes and they kind of split them away, and but they just wouldn't let go, and they kept going at each other, and one of them, unfortunately or eventually, does get knocked out. And as his knocked out body is on the floor, he's bleeding not a lot, but like somewhat. The other Duergar is kind of held and calmed by the entire crowd that's in the tavern, and yeah, you witness that.
Like, so the crowd broke it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think, what was everyone's reaction to it? Was everyone shocked? Can I do a perception check?
Oh, you don't even need a perception check. Everyone is clearly shocked. Even worse, it's like, what the fuck is happening in this city? And he's like, I apologize. We're not like this at all. I don't know what's going into these two. And you can tell the room is obviously they're tense. They're kind of like talking to each other after the one of the people knocks the other one, the other Duergar. They start to talk to the Duergar to try and understand like what's happening and just try and appease him, calm him down. And it seems like, do any of you speak Dwarvish?
I do.
No.
I have like
Yatoro, you can tell that they're, people are just asking us like, what happened? Is everything okay? Like, are you okay? Did you get hurt? And he's just going, what happened? What happened? And he's like, you knocked that man down unconscious. What did you do? Why did you have to do that? He's like, I don't know what happened. What happened? He just appears to be in complete shock. The rest of you just hear mumbo jumbo.
I turn to my two colleagues here and I think there's something sinister going on in this place. Someone is controlling. I mean, that merchant earlier and this guy now. We need to investigate what's going on in this place.
Maybe it's
Okay, investigate.
Murtagh, you say?
Let's investigate.
Yeah, let's go and talk to both of them and maybe we can get a clue about something.
Can I do an insight check on him to see if he's lying?
Sure.
Insight check on Yatoro?
Not on Yatoro, on the guy who was like, oh, what
Who
happened?
told
What
us that
happened?
he was clueless?
You don't understand the language, so you can't.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it then. I can do it.
Yeah, Yatoro can roll insight.
Insight. 13.
You don't believe him. Something just feels weird.
I think we'll approach that guy again and talk to him again. So, hey, you were fighting earlier and you don't remember anything about it? What's
I
the
don't
last
know.
thing you remember before that?
I don't know what happened. I was having a drink and we were about to make a deal, and he just said something, and I don't know what happened. I just picked up the table and I threw it, and then I punched him, and I punched him, and then I punched him, and I kept punching him. Then oh my God, is he okay? Is he okay?
So, do you think you were controlled by something, or were you able to control your actions while you were pushing him?
I don't know what happened. I don't know.
And did you notice anything suspicious before that? Something around you, something the other person was doing?
No, like I said, we were having his business deal. Sure, like there's some disagreements, but nothing to. Yeah. I don't know why we started fighting.
Can you guys ask the other person some questions so we can have a full picture whether he's lying or not?
The other person's knocked out on the floor.
Oh, we'll try to. Can you help him? Yeah, we'll go try to wake him up.
I think you spend like an hour just like essentially making sure that he comes to safely, which he does. And I was like, "What happened? Oh my God!" I don't know what that accent is. I'm sorry, I'm scrapping that.
I think I like it. I like it. Commit to it. Commit to it.
Oh my God! So weird.
What happened?
I don't know. He just hooked me in my face. Oh, it hurts.
Do you know him?
What?
Do you know him, the guy who punched you?
Yeah, of course I know him. Done business a million times. Yeah. Wow.
And the reason he gave you this beating?
Yeah, I don't know why we started fighting. It makes no sense. My head, it hurts. Oof. I'm gonna go see a nurse after this.
Has this ever happened to you?
What? What? I was like beaten in a pub? No, of course not. We don't fight.
Have there been more fights recently? Has everyone started to feel a little bit more irritable here recently?
Not really. Actually, yeah. What the? Yeah,
Since
people
when?
have gotten angry. I don't know. The last like few weeks.
Right. And angry in what sense? Like, do they get physically?
I don't know. It just feels. Sometimes it just feels different, you know.
And you said it started a couple of for the last couple of weeks. What happened at that time that you think might be linked to it?
Nothing. It's been the business. Ow, my head. Ugh. No, it's been business as usual. I don't know where. I don't know what happened.
Are you having a lot of headaches right now?
I mean, yeah, I just got clocked. Like my chin hurts. I'm sure I have a concussion. My ears are still ringing.
And do you notice anything suspicious whenever this happens?
Whenever what happens?
So whenever you go in a fight or get aggressive with someone, do you notice there's
First
anybody
time
around?
it's ever happened. It's never happened. Never seen it happen. Never has happened with me.
Is there anything that's happened in Gracklstugh recently that's been traumatic for people.
No, I mean, I guess the Wayne's getting shot is something, but other
The
than
Waynes
that,
get
not
shot.
really.
When did the Waynes get shot?
Oh, like a week ago.
Right. What about the situation with all these caravans with slaves in them?
What about them?
Just wondering what the public generally feels about them. Are they supportive of it? Do they not like it? What's the general sentiment like?
It's business. It's how we make money.
Selling slaves. Where exactly?
Yeah, we'll sell them here and there. You know, some places may want to buy them. Cheap manual
But
labor.
where are they collected?
God, if I know.
Do you know anyone who's like the top slave trader here?
You're asking me if I know the top slave trader as part of the underground slave market.
I'm just wondering if there's a name in particular that people know about.
No.
No. Interesting.
What do you guys think of this, Thai and Murtagh?
I think that there's something fishy going on, and I feel like maybe the way that the town is reacting to something, it might just be the way that the Underdark is known for having madness induced upon the people in the Underdark. This might be a case of madness, or it might be a case where the fumes that are being inhaled by people over here, that's really messing with their heads.
Yeah, I agree. There's something wrong. And let's look around if we can find someone with answers because everyone is clueless, whoever we talk to.
Murtagh, what do you think? सिकंदर तुम्हारी आवाज नहीं आ रही
अभी आ रही है?
अब आ गई What do you think? What's going on here? Something's definitely off.
Something is off. And I do think that this character, after he came here, he has a lot to do with it.
I tried to get a read on him, but I'm getting the sense that he's not telling us everything. I don't know if you guys got a different read from him, but I just feel like he's lying to us.
I agree. Do you know someone prominent in the area?
How about we just go talk to him and we can put on some pressure, intimidate him?
Murtagh, I think that maybe because me and Yatoro were the ones who tried to get a read on him, maybe you could try to independently see if you trust him or not. I don't know, gain some insight into what his intentions are.
Insight check.
On who?
On what was his name? This character after whom we came here.
Where's Salt Baron?
Yeah, where's Salt Baron?
So I'm just gonna go talk to him, and I'll be like, so there is something wrong here, and there is something I feel there is something you are not telling us. So if there is something, then you should just spill it.
How dare you?
He's gonna do an insight check though.
Are you accusing me of something?
No, I'm not. We are new here, and I mean, we saved your life, and if you want to repay it, then at least you can tell us that if we are in some thick shit or not.
No, what do you mean? You're fine.
We are
If
fine, but
anything, I'm trying to repay some of that gratitude by giving you these gemstones, of course, but then by also giving you a job, which will also give you some more money.
well,
I don't know what you mean.
money doesn't matter much because we are here as a team, and there is something awfully wrong with this place, and I just want to know if we need to be more cautious. So I'll roll perception on this guy.
Insight. Insight is
Insight.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know if he's lying or if he's keeping something from us.
You can roll insight.
Okay, right. Here it goes. The 19.
You roll good enough that you're fairly confident there's more than what he's saying. You don't know if he's lying, you don't know if he's telling the truth, but he's definitely not telling you everything.
So here's the thing. I might be able to help you if you are in some sort of trouble or if you are scared of something. But I can only do that if you are being honest to me.
Listen, I'm being completely honest with you. Let's maybe revisit this. Where are you guys? What are you guys looking to do? I think our goals are actually aligned. What is your goal
I'll
right now in this Underdark
right.
city or beyond?
We just want to get out of here. And while we are on our journey, we are just trying to help our friends. For instance, here we have Tai, and he needs some information. So whatever he needs, we are gonna get it for him, and then we are off on our way.
Off on our way back to the city, back to the surface.
Yep.
See, you should have started with that. The way out of the Underdark is through Blingdenstone. Like I said, our interests are aligned.
Okay, I'll just go back to my companions and I'll ask them what they want.
Sure, take your time.
Okay, so Tai and Yatoro, this guy, I feel that he's keeping something from us, and there is something wrong with this place. But the thing is that we need to leave this place eventually. And what do you guys think about taking his deal? Blingdenstone is on our way to the surface, and maybe we can carry out his little work and get paid for it.
Yeah, but
And
since he's keeping some information from us, let's demand a much bigger price than what he offered. There is a catch to that price. He's offering 30 each, and he's not telling us the entire story. So either he tells us the entire story, or we take a little bit more amount and then we take the job.
how about we ask him about that person he wants us to deliver the gemstones?
Yeah.
We know about what we are going into.
Sure.
We should be definitely as careful as possible.
Okay, then I'll go back to him. And so, have you tried this before? Like, have you asked anyone else to deliver this?
Yeah, we do it pretty regularly.
Okay, and the one to whom we are going to deliver it, what's the deal with him?
Nothing. Just an ally in Blingdenstone that needs these gems.
Okay, and how are you so sure that we are going to deliver it to him? I mean, you are not just, and you are handing us over a bag of gemstones. So what if we just
Because
take it away?
you look like good people. You saved me when you didn't need to. You intervened when you didn't need to. You seem like you can handle yourself, which is how I know the stones will be safe. As to how you can just run away with it, yeah, you can. But again, actions have consequences, right?
What sort of consequences? I mean, are you intending to have us followed?
I didn't say that.
Well, that sounded a bit threatening, but I guess you'll have to raise your offer because that's not enough. 30 gold pieces each, that's not enough.
Roll me persuasion.
What did you get?
A 1. So,
Oh no.
here's the deal. You're starting to piss me off. I said no questions asked, and up until now, you've asked way too many questions. I'm putting the same offer on the table. 20 gold pieces each. No more questions. Take it or leave it.
So I turned to the gang and what do you guys think?
I think we can ask him for a bit of a delay until we come back to the city because we'll be traveling a little bit outside of it to Wayne Manor.
Yeah,
And
we can tell him that we don't want to carry this while we're inside the city. It's
yeah,
unsafe. We
That
can
that
take it
sounds
when we're leaving.
we'll
Then
take it
we'll
when
come.
we're leaving the city.
Yeah,
that sounds reasonable. Okay, I'll talk to him. I'll go back.
yeah. And if we have the complete story by then, maybe we can also confront him with what he's hiding.
Bichara Sikandar is our like middleman at this point.
Okay.
Murtagh आगे पीछे जा रहा है.
Let me just talk. So here's the deal. We have to go to Wayne Manor, and while we do that, we would not want to carry this valuable pouch you're giving to us. And how about this? If you don't find anyone else traveling towards the place where you want this delivered, we'll get it from you, and we'll get it done. But meanwhile, I would urge you to reconsider. Uh, I mean, if you can give us some more information about this place, or just reconsider paying us a bit more. Maybe we can negotiate once we are back.
We're not going to be renegotiating. It's 20 gold per person. I can keep it here for you if you accept the offer. If you don't accept the offer, it's not going to stay here when you're back. So either you accept it and I hold these gems for you, or you decline it, in which case this will not be re-extended to you. But if you walk away now, I'm going to consider it a decline.
What do you guys think?
So maybe you just hold it for now. And fine, we'll take the 20 gold pieces each and we'll get it done for you.
Fantastic. Love to see it. Pleasure doing business with you. And he shakes your hand very vigorously and gives you a little bit of a smile, which is weird because he hasn't smiled this entire time. First time you've seen a smile.
Inside check on that smile.
Yeah.
Okay, insight.
Okay, roll me inside.
8.
Can we also roll insight based on this smile?
No, it's something that Murtagh would only be able to see because he's face to face with him. Murtagh. You think there's something sinister in his plan. That
I do.
that smile, it felt sinister to you.
Okay. So I turn back and I move to my gang, and this is what I tell them. There is something really off about this guy, and for now I have just told him to hold the deal. I agreed to taking 20 pieces of gold each, but uh, let's just go our way. Let's go to the Wayne Manor, and maybe we find out something about this brother. Maybe we can ask someone else about him, and depending upon what we find, we can decide later on what we want to do with the deal.
Hi, Mom. See, you told me you wouldn't be proud if I did this, but here I am. Look, this is gonna go viral.